All right, we're back at it. Took a day off. It's kind of a light day. Scrim-wise today, I was hoping we'd see some sort of a banger matchup. We got Faze, TSM, C9, Complexity today, so still something. I figured I might as well go live, you know, considering I took the day off. We missed an Optic day, which I'm sure some people might be unhappy about. Hopefully you guys miss me a little bit. Either way, we got some matches to cover. 3 POVs so far. And maybe we'll expand and adapt and change things as we go today. Tweet is live. And this post is live. King Titan, Rubik's in the chat. Here before the bots. I think you're actually first today, Rubik's Cube. Let's go, brother. Grah! King Titan. Christopher, welcome. Welcome back, guys. Happy Monday. Halo Monday. Expecting more of a chill vibe today. This Monday, just considering the matchups. She, welcome. I heard that Optic C9 was a 13-0 yesterday. I took a peek at the stats, and Optic, all 4 of them looked pretty nice on the stats. Everyone outslaying C9 yesterday. Overall, pretty significantly by the team. Lethal had a pretty solid scrim on the opposite side of things with the most damage in the lobby, which was cool to see. But, you know, as far as scrims go, I'm not upset that I missed it. Wasn't the craziest matchup we could have missed. You know, we could have missed a banger. What we got today? We got Faze versus TSM as our marquee matchup, but we only have one POV, unfortunately. We've got Drux POV, and then on the bottom here we have Boo Boo Doo Boo, and obviously for C9 versus Complexity, which just started. So we could watch the full C9 Complexity, even though I know the title is Faze TSM. It's going to be damn good Halo regardless. Welcome, Mike. Welcome, Sunrut, I think. Sunrut, how do I say that? Matt, welcome. Renegade, Big Oops, Samantha, Halfie. You're slacking. Why are you slacking? I have a positive announcement as well, if you guys care. We're getting the emotes soon, hopefully. Okay, so or maybe I'll wait for people to get in here as we talk shop, or I might talk about it more throughout the stream. But you guys have been so supportive of quitting. You want me to quit, Ash? Thought I was just getting started, bro. The vibes are excellent. Jay, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Thank you for the thumbnail today. Wait, why do you want me to quit? I'm quitting the shenanigans. We're focusing up. Thought I got engaged? Oh, you guys are funny. So I think the plan is to have the emotes, new emotes and badges for the 23rd of May, the Friday. That's the plan right now. It's going to be expensive. I'm not allowed to quit. Why? Because your hard-earned dollar is paid to subscribe to the channel? Is that why? I'm not allowed. I hear you, Samantha. How much to shave my beard and keep the stash? I need a number. 6 figures. How's that, Chase? 6 motherfucking figures. Or a charity stream. We're looking at 6 emotes and 6 badges right now for it's not cheap, bro. But I wanted to get something that was like high quality and that we're happy with, you know, that I won't have to update again later. I hate being indecisive about this stuff. I thought like maybe if I do a good investment here, you know, and work with some well-known artists that, you know, we can get something valuable done is the idea. Sure. Right now, it's just going to be text emotes because I have like 6 different text emotes I want to do for the chat. I was thinking we have a "This is the way" emote. We would have Game 5, baby. Game 7. We need damn good Halo and DGH. I was thinking just DGH, like H4F, but DGH, damn good Halo. And one that's just like damn good Halo in block texted vertical. And maybe like a do or die, something like that for Game 7. Something you guys can spam in the chat when it's relevant to spam. You know what I mean? So like if somebody follows, "This is the way" is like the spam. If it's Game 5, we're spamming Game 5, baby. But then I would want... You'll counter at $1,000? You're gonna give me $1,000 to shave, Chase? Are you being real? Is it that vital? Can we shave my head for $1,000? At least that's gonna go first, you know? And then I was thinking, Blondie sent me the link for Formal's emote designer. He's got those cute little formal emotes, you know? I was thinking maybe we do a few cute Shyway emotes. Like waving, GG's. I don't freaking know. I need ideas.
We have the ball.
$1,000 ain't worth it to shave? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. At least 10 grand. It's got to be at least 5 digits. You need a my god? Damn good Halo. My god? Like so you can combine them together? Oh, that's not a bad idea. I think the issue... is it Broward recently made me aware of just saying the name God, you know, as like an alternative to like a swear word or something, and that being like blasphemous by saying God. I don't know. It's definitely made me like think twice about my tagline a little bit. Not that it's like everybody says my God, you know what I mean? Like how it's not really derogatory. We're saying it in a positive situation. Anyway, it's like, do I want to be heavily associated with my God as like my line? That's damn good Halo. My God. It's like it happens every time. Saying his name in vain. Yeah, that's my concern, right? It's just like, do I want to lean harder into it when it's already something that pops up multiple times my stream? Yeah, we're using it in a positive circumstance when we say it, right? So it's like, is it that bad, you know? Like when I'm like, my God, like that was beautiful. Damn good Halo, you know? It's like, we're celebrating, but I guess it can still be seen that way. So you can't say, oh my God? Yeah, I don't know. It's not that you can't. It's that people who are, you know, more devout religious have their concern with it. And Broward kind of brought that to my attention. So, you know, what can I do? I can't please everybody. At least my tagline isn't like, that's some fucking good Halo, you know? Like something, at least I'm not like obviously swearing. It's a little more subtle to most people. I'm not very religious personally. I guess I just don't want to, I don't know if I want to push it.
We have the ball. Ball drop. Enemy has the ball.
A rack for something you can grow back in a month. I'd take that offer. That's fair, but my beard is like my identity. Big oops. I mean, maybe not my identity, but it's like, you know, it's a well-known part of how I represent myself as Shyway, right? Like people have grown attached. I've grown attached. Heartless. Thank you for the follow, brother. Welcome. You gonna make me shave my brand? You can't put a price on that. That shit is priceless, bro. I know, I think it's harmless too, Charles, but I guess I just didn't realize that to some people they don't see it that way. And I guess that's just life. It's like you can't please everybody. I'm just saying, like, is there a way that I could be considerate and sensitive while also getting what I want, which is to not make changes, right? So it's like, should I lean into a my God emote or should we just skip that part, you know? That should be a game that we didn't even pay attention to. Get used to it, chat. No, we're still getting situated, right? We got 3 POVs today. We're going to jump over to Druck to see what he's up to versus TSM. I'm not sure what the Scrim score is. I'll give you an update. I was thinking this might be a cool idea, is at the end of every Scrim, we do a review of the stats, and then we clip the statistics review, and we post that on Twitter. Would be a kind of cool summary. So I could be like, you know, we watch a full optic Scrim, and then we look at the stats, point out who popped off, who's our MVP, who's our runner-up. So the player who popped off the most on the losing team, and then have that as like a wrap-up for every single day that we watch Scrims. Would be kind of cool, right? Like do it in a few minutes or so, post it on Twitter. I don't know if that's like good content.
Keep your head down.
Who's offsets are whack? Yeah, he usually plays on like some sort of unique foreign offsets and like low FOV. Druck is the exact opposite, right? Druck is on 120 FOV. More of a standard centered offset.
Two concrete back B. Concrete back B. Back B. Let's do it. Let's get top tower, Donnie. He's tower side, tower side.
The ones you expect others to abide by it. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Skaz. Yeah, it's like,
I'm watching, you're good.
You know,
I'm going QT. I have QT.
If you're not hurting anybody, why do you have to feel like you're being policed, I guess is your mindset, right? It's like, I don't like that I'm made to feel bad for saying something that I didn't like have any sort of negative connotation behind. Like it's me being positive, right? That's kind of the thing that bothers me a bit, but at the same time, I'm trying to just be understanding to like, I get where they're coming from, I guess, as being as devout as they are. My God! 100 in knock, right? Thank you so much, Johannes. Let's go, brother. Greetings from the Democratic... I can't even read, bro. People's Republic of Korea. Cool. Thank you, Johannes. Appreciate it, man. Thank you from Toronto. I appreciate the 100 knock, man. Let's go. Gonna be lurking. Feel free to lurk, Sheet.
Back piece sniping.
2 parts of the Holy Trinity. It's okay what you said. Okay. I accept that not everyone has that opinion and a right to their words. Right. Yeah. So I guess is there trying to find the sweet spot where it's like I said what I said for my sub notification, and I don't really want to change my sub notification because I'm not going to just have that moment again, you know? Like it's like that's just what we're working with. I say my God at the end. But I also maybe don't need to make a my God emote, you know? Maybe that's where I draw the line. Is what I was thinking. From Korea. It's cool to have a fan from Korea, bro. We'll give that a heart.
2 screens.
Let's go. Good way to start the broadcast. We're kicking things off at 2,217 subs at a 23 hundo. We lost some momentum because we didn't go live yesterday. I took a day off, guys. My bad. I looked at the scrim and I saw it was Optic C9. I was kicking myself a little bit, but I wanted to spend the day with my girl, so. And it's so beautiful outside, man. It's finally summer. Like, we finally have good weather. Yeah, exactly, Leaves. I never am deliberately being offensive, but yeah, just have an awareness. Main character center to complain. No, nobody's complaining. Nobody complained. It was just something that was brought to my attention that I'm just thinking about. Is all. Yeah, that was on Friday, Super Laser. We definitely had a good weekend, you know, like Friday night was that, and then Sunday we actually went on like a 15-kilometer walk at least. Like we walked a lot. Really nice. You hate summer, bro? Considering the fact that Toronto, we get like 6 months of winter every year, basically, right? To get the sun finally and nice weather with like a light breeze, like it's, I don't know, it's so good for the mental too. When I wake up and I can just hit the sunshine right away like that, walk out in a t-shirt. Oh man, it's just something that like I appreciate more having the winter for the last like 6 months. Is Norwegian Crone? Is that that was the joke? Is he making a joke? He gave me knock, but he's from okay. Is that okay, Johannes? Was that a throwback to when we? Maybe he's making a joke, right? I literally just read it as fact, bro. Like I do. This is how you can expose my lack of understanding of anything geography or history related. If you want to hit me with any of that.
I'm watching dice.
My bad, Johannes. Thank you, man. Norwegian Crow.
I can't see blood.
Eventually, I'll get it. It's a hot weekend in Cali. Yeah, that's the only issue, I guess, on your end, right? In Cali, is it's pretty warm, much warmer all year round. So when it's warm, if it's hot for us, for you guys, you're freaking. You know, I'm sure it's been rough out there. Yeah. Tart, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Welcome, everybody who's hanging out. Happy Monday. Let's have a good start to the week. Not quite the turnout today that I'm sure some of you were hoping for, but we're going to make the best of it regardless, right? This is Drux POV.
That's down. Yeah, top tower weak. Donnie, top tower and C pod. Both weak.
Sure, timeless. Faze top 3, according to Arlington, they are 3rd place. I think that's the fairest thing to do, is to take their Arlington placement and just keep them there until proven otherwise at Dallas, right? So right now, Optic is number 1. Even though SR are more consistent online with their scrims, they are number 2 right now. Faze is number 3. SSG is 4. C9 top 6, along with Nemesis, right? TSM plays top 12 before making a team change. The big question with them is, has this change been enough to break them back into top 5? And if we take a look at the scrim stats, which I haven't been paying attention to, this might be an answer for TSM to see how good they're looking in prep for Dallas, right? Because they're going up against the 3rd-seeded team.
One shot mangler. I don't know where he's going. Nice, thread.
Bro, I almost typed in Halo Date Hive, and I'm afraid to hit enter on that. Who knows?
I spawn green. Play back to L. I'm flanking them fast.
It's 2-0 TSM as they're beating Faze in the scrim. Yeah. Let's get that update.
3. I'm coming.
And we have C9 and Complexity. We have one POV for each side for that. C9 Complexity, I think, was in game 1. No, it's not. It's 2-0 Complexity over C9. Our day is already interesting. Okay. Complexity have had the most unfortunate route through scrimming and practice and team changes. It might be changing as they're currently up over C9 in top 6. They just had a rough day yesterday versus Optic in formal, right? C9 going off of what? A 13-0 loss yesterday to Optic. Already find themselves at a deficit on Monday. Not a good Monday for him so far. We'll see if that changes. Did TSM just win that chat? My bad, guys. I've been jumping all over the place. There's another! Thank you for the knock 50. What do I make of Optic Scrim versus Envy? Until there's any show of consistency, I'm going to say that it was an outlier and that Optic had a bad day and that Envy was playing well. And that's what we saw, basically. It's online play. It's one scrim. It's definitely notable for them. It shows that this team has had like a good honeymoon period. And they're looking good right now, but I wouldn't say much more than that. Like, still generally, I expect them to place within the top 8 to top 12 range until proven otherwise on LAN, that team. Even though they're looking really good online, they just haven't proved it on LAN. Optic, on the other hand, I think for now I'm going to chalk it up to a bad day unless it persists.
I think it help. I'm netting her. He's just holding me. 2 heal.
You guys can analyze for me if I miss it, right? We got Obviously's POV on Complexity, currently up 2-0. He's got comms here, as you can hear. Weather's perfect for you right now, 72 Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, cool breeze. I love the sound of that, man. Making excuses for my biased team. No, the guy who came in chat the other day was saying that, like, I was like an Optic hater. It was pretty funny.
I'm going.
Nah, I think everything I said is fair.
See, I got stuck. I went through rock backwards.
Aldini, how we doing? One of your favorite players since H5 seems to gravitate towards the underdog players that are less... You seem to gravitate towards underdog players. That's fair. Yeah, a lot of the community likes to try to root for the underdog. Druck's been a grinder for a long time. He's always been on the cusp, right? His biggest benefit and maybe hurdle is the fact that he's stuck with the same players for so long.
He can back that.
Like, it's allowed him to maintain his standing, but I also think it might be part of the reason why he stays where he is, right? He's in the same sort of group of talent and hasn't had an opportunity to break into that pool of players in top 4, you know? But he has the skill to. It's just hard to find that chemistry when you've got good chemistry with other players. You know? It's like,
I'll show you my bad. Watch your C flat,
obviously, on the other hand, is a big question mark, right? Obviously, 18 years old just recently. Got a minute 15 left in this game. Advantage to Complexity off after they slay. Oh, tower? Good damage on Sab here, too. Obviously, his career could blossom depending on how things go with Complexity and how consistent he can be, you know, over the next year.
I'm holding low.
How many plays do I think Druck can bench? Druck, I think at least 2 plates, 25. Like, he's probably closing in on 3 plates. I'm not going to lie. The man's actually... He's kind of decent, man.
I'm pushing out your left for you. One's batteries, one shot needles, guys, and one's glass. Glass, I got a melee, one shot glass.
Drum, what's up, man? Happy Monday. Just got here. Sorry if you missed the info. Is Optic scrimming? They are not scrimming today.
I hear one in red.
But I hope you guys hang out with me regardless. We missed Optic C9 scrim yesterday.
I spawned in red.
They'll probably be scrimming tomorrow. I'm not surprised they're taking the day off because they scrimmed like 3 or 4 days in a row, right?
Time back in.
So, you know, hopefully they're back tomorrow. But I don't want to take 2 days off because I miss 1 day and we lose like 100 subs. So I gotta keep the momentum, right? And it's fun to hang out with you guys.
I spawned there. I'm trying to get to you, Billy.
No such thing as a Forward Cowboy fan. You don't come back from that one. Ooh.
I hear that. I'm coming.
Are we comparing that to being an Optic fan? Like, I'm still an Optic fan. I think that's clear.
I'm trying to get out.
I think the important thing, especially in my role, is to be fair.
Top driver, one shot camo, one shot top driver.
Beautiful cleanup, right? Crouching, bank nade, lines it up on Boo Boo. 3 shots on lethal off the clamber is enough for an easy cleanup. They lock in the hill with 12 seconds, and they're looking for map control here for last.
You see suitcases?
40 seconds.
You went white.
When I'm ranking players, how do I factor in peak performance versus consistency? For example, Formal probably has a lower peak than some of the players, but is more consistent. What do you mean by peak performance? What does that mean? You talking about like individual statistics? You talking about like placement performance?
Top glass, and Needle's holding me. I'm one shot. I'm nading glass. One's big door behind us. Watch out, big
If
door.
I'm ranking players in it, that was sick as hell, bro. I mean, hits
I
the
need it.
G
Watch
slide,
balance,
jumps
balance.
over
Stop,
his
stop,
head,
watch out,
and a
watch out,
flawless
watch out.
5 before the guy could react,
Dead.
and he was,
Stop, stop,
oh
stop.
my god, obviously starting to become a believer, right? We don't get to watch
There
much
you
of
go.
this
I'm playing
man's
along
POV. Some of the quick reactions and cleanups coming into play here. I like the confidence as he holds
I'm sitting along, so.
C-plat. Individual performance. Yeah, I think when it comes to ranking top players,
They played out mid. They just played out mid.
their career accolades is one thing. They have to have world championship like accomplishments.
Nice, Billy. You see stuff.
But then when it comes to individual skill, yeah, I don't know. I try to think of like how many, how good are they in every category of play, right?
We could just see Joey live.
Like somebody like Legend is kind of like a Swiss Army knife of being S tier in like every category. Maybe comms is like his weakest component.
One blue box.
But I think what puts him in the argument for like top 5 all time in Infinite right now, let's say, is due to the fact that he is so advanced on every aspect of the game, right? His shot, his accuracy, his rotation, his awareness, his movement, mechanics, capability. He's at the top of the game, right? So I guess that's what I'm looking for when I'm ranking like the top 5 players.
He went out orange door.
With having the prerequisite of at least one world championship win.
He's walking needles, walking the needles from mid-range. I spawned top gold, guys. I think it might be A or something. I'm aping.
Sure, yeah. And Lucid has
hill one shot.
a good in that conversation because he is very multi-talented. Exactly. Lucid's like a very capable player. He's not pigeonholed to one playstyle necessarily, although maybe we're seeing that a little bit with the fact that SSG are kind of underperforming. Like maybe Lucid is showcasing he's not as flexible as he appears to be individually. But it could be a team thing. You know, obviously it's a team thing.
Glass, pushing glass. I'm trying to get C. I'll get it. I can try to help you long. I'm trying to help you.
It's looking good for complexity right here, though. It's a sliver away from a capture, right? They make one misstep. It's going to be GG's.
I got a trade. No, he's one shot C.
Doesn't get a trade somehow. Sab G sliding off the stick managed to create enough distance to avoid the explosion. Grasshopper, thank you for the follow. I don't know how Sab got that distance on him off that G slide.
I spawned logo, guys.
He got a good spawn here. They're still occupying back silo, though. Yeah.
I shot in. I'm pushing it.
Double hitting out silo to make sure they guarantee the kill back here off a 2 dead. They could do this.
Drive it damage. Oh, I didn't get
bad melee. Bad melee. He's lucky they both whiffed.
No one here. Live, Billy, live.
I miss the old lethal. So what's it called?
Front tower, bottom tower, two bottom tower, guys.
Shooting for gold lethal. I don't even fucking know.
C plat, call you guys.
That's GG's. So many expert plays went down with complexity at the tail end of that, but they lost too much of the hill. Yeah, they lost too much of the hill before all of those plays, so that the moment they made a small mistake, even with the anchor there, obviously could do nothing. Yeah, 2-1 in the C9 complexity scrim as C9 get their first win. We're going back to Drux POV here. We're also winning in this scrim. It is currently 3-0 TSM.
Look at you, Hunter.
Faze might just be, I don't know, something's going on.
Yeah, the back, weak to back leg.
You would think Faze would be even better recently. I think Penguin moved to Texas or something. I'm not sure. Like, he streamed recently with great ping. Druk here on 50. Yeah, SSG went head-to-head with Faze and they beat them in the scrim, right? So there's that to note as well, yeah. SSG match up very poorly with SR. We've seen that. They got dominated by SR, but they match up nicely with Faze. So if they go head-to-head with Faze at Dallas, they might have a chance to crack top 3, but top 2 right now doesn't seem likely. I do think they have a good shot at top 3. They can shut down Faze before they get shut down.
I can repulse the bomb in. I'm repulsing
Last generation to remember not having internet. Yeah, bro. I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 16. Kind of crazy. I feel like that was a good time to be born, though.
Let's get the basement, I think.
Just like not being so hyper exposed to it.
I repulsed it in.
Good repulse.
Top tower, one shot.
So effective to be. Wow, bro.
Victor Arches, Donnie.
Pure consistency there at a Drux. He nails every shot of the BR.
Yeah,
having that repulse control for bomb on this map is so key, as we've seen. he can occupy courtyard and at any point send the ball back in safely without having to take all the time to rotate it. That's where these
Backstep somewhere.
bomb plants fail, is how long it takes to rotate after the kills. You're forced to slay them again before or during you plant, right? But if you could have repulse control, you can make it so much easier.
Just tell me. I got one.
Good sticky.
No, that's right.
First one was an LG flip. Bro, I think mine was too. It was LG, but it slid. It was like this, and it like slid out to reveal the keyboard, like horizontal, if that makes sense. Like it's like vertical. You turn it horizontal and slide it up like that. That's my first phone.
Objective ready.
Yeah, one's your slice spawn, Hunter.
Yeah, Druck is an excellent player. Beautiful 5. There's the star in the feed for his efforts, right?
Bomb taken.
LG slide, yeah, like that. That little brick. You could throw that shit like a weapon. It'd be okay. Great double. Doesn't quite get out with the rotate. Teammate there to collect the bomb, but doesn't have time for an immediate plant. I'll see what Talik can do as a solo man in the base, right?
Look at ring.
Bomb taken.
One's like Sparrow. Ring Sparrow.
Nokia for the snake game. Oh, yeah, I remember that snake game. I mean, going back and playing that now would, like, my dopamine receptors are so, like, fried. Like, I wouldn't have the attention span to play even 5 seconds. But yeah, games like that were entertaining back then.
I get that. R3 sniping. 2 shots are sneaky. 2 shots are sneaky or fucking R2. Dead.
The Boots mobile chirp. Give him the old 10-4. Wait, what? None of that made sense to me. I'm not gonna lie, headshot. I just read that and I understood like 0.
Looking for me.
Bomb taken.
Slid out sideways the LG rumor. I can't remember what it was called. I don't know if it was a rumor or a slide or I don't freaking know.
Yeah, 2. Top tower again. I got it. I'm dead.
Frosty is the most Halo IQ. Could definitely coach when he retires from playing. Yeah, I think a lot of pros could coach effectively if they want to when they retire or commentate or whatever, right? Frosty, as an IGL on his team, you can hear him sort of coaching as he plays a little bit already, right? As far as directing his team. Ryan would be an excellent coach. Snake might be an excellent coach. A lot of coach opportunities. Any support player role would lend well to coaching. Is anybody currently playing like the support role on a team?
Ring wall. Yeah.
Put the fries in the bag, or you can do that, right?
Bomb taken.
It's called Sidekick, the phone? I don't remember.
There's slice spawns. Close scamming. He's weak as fuck. Yeah, 1 shot backsteps.
It was white. It was white, a white
I'm
phone.
on W.
There was a black and a white version. I think I got the white version.
Yes. Right there.
A little keyboard.
Yeah.
Good opening here for Druck.
3 spawn. Yeah, our jump up. Yeah, 1 shot. Behind Donnie.
Oh no.
Quick.
Good damn on Trippy though. Had enough shields to get away with it. Cool. Great advantage. Manny cleaning up the last player as he repulses the bomb. Look how far it goes, right? Perfect example of why you need to prioritize repulse on this map. Like, without that repulse, he wouldn't even be in the hill right now. Almost gets the plant. Team in position, but the numbers advantage to Faze as they shut him down. Last alive here is Soul Snipe. And the chances he makes a play to lock this out are unlikely.
Lights are coming up. We killed 2 in there. L3.
Orange, black, and yellow, then all black. It was like, yeah, I don't know. It was like white. I think it had orange in it.
I'm getting our sniper.
Seems playable with the changes. Yeah, it's never been like exciting, but it's more playable. Said on stream earlier that IGLing isn't really a thing in Infinite. Having the team communicate between 4 is all important. I completely agree with Snakebite. Yeah. We're at a point in the meta where everybody has to be able to do everything. Though I do think there are players that lean towards IGL in their role more than others. I think that's fair, right? Like Formal leans more towards IGL in his role for the team than other players do, but you'll hear Legend make play calls and Bound and Renegade make play calls when it makes sense to do so, right? Like when Legend in Recharge, like when we studied their comms, which I still have to post a freaking video.
Enemy team scored. Defeat.
A lot of good efforts at a Druck there, but Faze will lock it down. Legend, when he spawns and he knows that he's split spawned and he's collapsing on A, he'll say shit like, look at me, right? Like he wants to coordinate the collapse because he's the player who can coordinate it as the split spawner, right? So it's like, I think the biggest thing is that you have flexibility to adapt and like be the OBJ guy. be the main slayer. You kind of have to have it all. But I do think that there are players that have their general, they lean certain directions, right? That's kind of the biggest thing. So I would say Frosty leans more to the IGL role, and we hear him kind of directing things more often than other players. But it doesn't mean that he's exclusively that person, right?
That is just good Halo right
Cronin,
there.
thank you for the 2 months.
Halo. My God.
My God, with Prime Gaming, love to see it. Cronin, you're actually the first sub, I believe, of the days. We sit at 22.19, the chat. Let's get some momentum in here. Love to see it, guys. Thank you. Boo Boo, or obviously, you know what? Druck's about to head into his. Chat, press 1 for Druck, 2 for Boo Boo, 3 for obviously. That's TSM, C9 Complexity. As far as I'm aware, we don't have any Faze POV. This is how I bait your chat interaction. Ooh, so no Druck now. We want to go to either Boo Boo or obviously. It's looking like obviously to me. Okay. Hopefully I'm saying his name right, bro. This is what it is, though. Oh, it's Fortress Bomb, bro. Does that change you guys' mind at all, knowing it's Fortress Bomb? Shy Cam. Okay, I'll play. That's good to hear, RD. That's the hope, right? It doesn't matter what we're watching or who we're watching. The idea is that we keep the consistency up and that you guys just don't mind hanging out with me, right? We're going to make it entertaining and informative regardless of whose POV we got. And what I've learned is that any pro POV is a high-quality POV regardless of who their sponsor is.
Yeah, I hear that.
Doesn't have to be Optic.
No, last guy is
Bussy?
He's hard left door. He's jumping up ring 2. He went their ball to left pillars. Going left pillars now.
Ava Bussy? What does that mean, chat? What is Bussy? I feel like I'm going to regret asking this question.
One's their top zero. And one's their ring. Their wing, one shot their wing. I got their wing.
All right, stop. I regret it.
What snipe? He pushed out. He's left pillars with sniper. He's sniping bottom left pillars. He's literally just sitting. All right,
thank you for the information. You degens.
Nice.
Collective community of degenerates.
No one in the top zero. The top zero with BR. Missing left.
Every time you come in, you're... Welcome back, Jackal. If you regret it immediately, I don't blame you. Oh, no, bro. He's getting shot and it's a bussy right now, right? That's what happened. He just got killed through the bussy.
Pistol by accident. Nice, good shot.
Def gonna regret this.
Their wing and our wing. Our wing shallow.
Alright.
And they just spawned their flag. They spawned their flag. And their wing.
It's actually a relatively old term. I remember back in the Renaissance era, a bussy.
They're bottom left and bottom mid.
Referred to a man's butthole. No, I'm kidding. It's like, oh yeah, I remember they brought that up on Bridgerton the other day, bro. What am I saying? That term goes way back.
Good shit, Joey. It's good. It's fine. Good
no cap. I wasn't capping, bro. I was actually. I had a good idea. I had an idea. I just wanted to confirm. And safe to say, you guys confirmed it without any hesitation.
And there's sniper spawn. And our Sparrow as well. He's our front
I'm an evil man.
Bomb.
I asked chat who they wanted to watch, and then we didn't realize at the time it was Fortress Bomb. I know we're kind of regretting it. Sparty McFly with 6 kills to open things up, though he's the focal point at the moment. I don't think we have a Sparty POV. Cherish with Boo Boo Doo Boo.
Our top tower, 2 shot.
Obviously from down low.
And one's our front base jump. Set.
Gonna find some safe damage in tower. I love that he didn't inch too far out of the bottom of the base, right? He just took the isolated angle, so when he noticed Sab on his right-hand side, he could easily back out.
And one's
he was well positioned.
Cleaned him up because guys. One shot bottom tower.
Crazy chow, but Sparty coming in with a pinch might be able to find it. He will find Boo Boo and Lethal. Sparty from the Armory. Got some good space in the map for Cherish to hopefully collect bomb.
Alright, bottom Sorrow. I spawned here.
Hey, back to the biblical days. That's what I was thinking.
No, there's snipers on there. They're cube, guys.
In the hieroglyphs, yeah.
And they're sniper sniping.
All right.
He's stuck right here. He's stuck right here sniping. He crossed the elbow. Nice.
Hey, no way. I'm
Yeah.
watching
Bottom right
Bridgerton.
sniping.
Wait,
Two
chat.
shot.
You guys haven't seen Bridgerton?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
crazy?
Our
No. So
nice.
I didn't discover Bridgerton on my own. It's a you watch with a
The
girlfriend
cube, the
type
cube, the
show.
cube. We
You know.
one shot the cube. One shot the cube
I
in the
watched it
bottom
with
left.
an ex like years ago. But it's actually not bad.
One's still
I'm
there,
not
elbow
gonna lie.
sniping. And bottom left, one shot on you, bottom left.
I'm kind of, if you haven't learned already, I'm kind of a sucker for like rom-com.
Ring two on me,
rom
stop the
anything.
fire. I'm just trying to get mixed, you guys.
What's that mean,
Yeah.
chat?
Nice. No one ring two, R2 right now. R2, he's just sitting there. I got off my death cam. Hey,
She
you hit him
makes
with
you
that
watch it. Zero
He's
plot,
wing.
my man. It's about the glances,
Oh, I
bro.
see. Two R2. Yeah, I
It's
got
about the
sniped there, sniping
tension
there, man.
and
Nice.
the passion, bro.
Nice.
You know, the second season is that one's
God,
kind of
really?
steamy. It's the looks that they exchange for like 40 seconds of like
I have
intensity.
stickies, bro. I'm gonna try to just suicide.
You know, it's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. I kind of just laugh
getting
at
shot
it.
from our backstabs.
How'd the OF stream go with the hell mark?
I don't see the OV guy.
You're not supposed to talk about that in this chat. This is a PG chat.
OS guy is OS is sniper. I mean,
Is it low key that you're
Our no man's-
praying on
our no man's
CUL?
two shot.
Wait, why are you praying on CUL's downfall? And yes, it's bad. You're an evil human.
Yeah, I'm one shot. I got jibed.
No, I couldn't get into Twilight. Twilight actually hurts me physically to watch. I do draw a line. I do draw a line somewhere.
Da. And no, our front base jump. Two shot basement.
Just got 2 to deal with in the bottom of the base here. And they will be holding hands, occupying
I'm
probably
throwing this out,
opposite.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing
that's
this
so
out.
smart.
Our top's arrow.
Instead of taking this,
just running this.
basically his guaranteed death in
I
bottom
ran this
base,
through, guys. One's our basement killing me.
he
I got
notices
killed
the
by our
bomb is
basement.
sitting up above. So he just opts to rotate it and get out of what would have been a bad situation. I think there was 2 bottom
Bombs on
base.
this
They're
side.
likely
Keep
like
saying
double
Sean,
stacking the angle, going to team
You have a
wipe him out
spawner right
immediately.
now, Tyler. One's the top's are
New
on the
Moon
top
is your
armor.
shit? Okay, I didn't even watch enough of it to know like which one that is. So I saw like some of the first one. I think that was about it.
Bomb dropped.
Al Ray, what's up? My day's going good, man. How you doing? Happy
Bomb,
Monday.
one shot, bomb. Here, that.
We're chilling. We're watching Halo. Can't
Hey,
complain.
go on to R2, guys. R2.
This is
Yeah, he's
obviously
damaged.
calm.
One shot here. On bomb.
Power items incoming.
He chowed. Maybe one shot, dead.
Power items available.
I have their sniper.
Did they get it with OS is my question.
Their bottom star.
Stealing their sniper?
Yeah, our no man's one shot.
And if Complexity have their own. Looks like they did get OS.
One
Mental has it.
One shot left, guys. L2, one shot as well.
Yep, snaps the body on the left-hand side. The biggest issue is they've got no bomb rotates. He's got to occupy this corner for a long time.
Objective ready.
Main objective, you could always use it to manipulate the game. If bomb is the main objective. What do you mean, name is Hugs?
Their top armor.
Sparty on TSM? No. Druck is the only
That's up
TSM
armor, man.
POV we have today, and there's also a C9 complexity scrim. So this is C9 complexity. I've got 2 scores under my camera, which I know are kind of conflicting with the screen right now. But you'll see it in a bit.
Inside the sniper, one shot. Sab. He
Working
went back.
on
He went back to you guys
painting
right
a
here.
chapel.
Stuck right here.
Wow, that sounds really cool. Oh, right. Hope that's going well, man.
Wait, there's snipes on.
Sab pulling out
He
the
has a
footwork.
sniper, one shot their elbow. I thought we were going for it.
A little last-second sprint to the right.
He is a sniper. I think he's like a first
Obviously, he's
shot.
right. Not going to hit the shot. Jumps and lands it. Obviously, 4 and 11, bro. We had like good looks picking this POV, but we chose him at a bad time.
There's 2 one shots.
He's getting locked down this game.
The one shots each other.
Lefty, how we
Two
doing?
one shots,
This Complexity still suck. They're winning this
I got
scrim
sniped.
2-1 to C9.
Ring
right
two,
now.
ring two sniper.
Sab with an immediate shutdown, getting them twice in a row. Favorite helmet? No idea, bro. I'll be honest. I don't have a favorite. But I think of
I
relocating
got hit by
snipe
a gun,
pads
dude.
to the bottom
Yeah.
of the bases.
He's one shot. So weak, so weak.
No, I kind of don't like it. It's
Nice.
like easy to get to. What's your reasoning
Think
for
our
it?
backstabs. Two one shots are backstabs. No one over backstabs. Yeah. He's still there. I'm throwing this out.
But I guess it's already in the base. It's like near the top. It's just a little
OS,
bit more
OS, guys,
exposed
OS,
to
OS.
angles.
Yeah, he's ring two. One shot. Dead. Not your OS.
What if the snipes were in the towers
There,
instead?
there.
Like top towers. So you had to get into
He's
towers
the
to get
tower
access to the
stuff.
sniper.
I'm moving.
But it might lead to your team's sniper getting stolen more. At
Sitting
the
in
same time,
backstabs. I'm
You're
walking.
kind of equidistant from snipes now.
Inside the snipe, guys. Inside the snipe 2 shot.
Because
Joey,
you're
go
just
for it,
as
Joey,
far
go for
away
it,
from
stop.
their tower as you are yours.
One shot, nice. Ain't no one there, elbow, 2
Yeah,
shot. I'm trying
this
to
is one
I'm gonna
game,
die
Neil.
easily though, I guess. You already stack, just stack if you can.
He's been getting shut down this game. He had some moments in the last one.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
see
hell
as
it
we
is.
keep watching if there's more highlights, right?
They said the nades.
We looked at
Once your bottom
Complexity's
star right now.
stats last
Nice,
week,
nice. Keep living, Joey.
and
Sorry.
obviously was kind of an outlier. Like he wasn't quite being
looking.
used to his full ability. He was getting a lot of damage and dying a
Oh,
lot.
they're top star, they're top star, on their bottom right.
And this might be a sneak
Nice,
preview
true that.
at that, right? Like if Complexity can
Once
find a
inside the
way to
sniper.
get the most out of
He's
obviously
just
his
sitting there, Joey.
ability,
He's just sitting there.
or if he can find a way to better fit in with his team and their timing and whatnot, then maybe Complexity as a team will level up, because it just seems like in the one scrim that we had looked at, which we
I
don't,
have sniper.
we don't know if they're always that way. It looked like obviously wasn't quite finding a way to clean up his kills.
Cut the sniper.
His damage wasn't getting picked up. Clean headshot to get it started though, right? 2 dead. Still 0-0 here with 3 minutes. That player hiding a
getting
courtyard and
defended.
Sab with
This is
2
not
on the
good.
feed, gonna limit his options.
I'm ready in the corner.
Bomb taken.
Missing Sab.
Once you're not late to
to
the stream, Timmy,
Someone needs to
welcome.
pick up, bro.
You're 30 minutes late, Timmy. I forgive you though. No, kidding. What's up, man? How you doing?
Objective incoming.
Matthew, welcome. Can I lift my cam up? The score? Yeah, it's because of this one POV, but I can
One shot
do
the
it.
armor, one shot the armor.
If I lift it up here, you know what I'm gonna do actually?
Top elbow on me. I tried to play. I don't know who I died. There's 2 the tower. Bro.
What do I do? Something like that? It's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie, but just so he's got something
They have
behind
double snipers.
this that's getting in the way. Because once I go back to Druck,
Our elbow
it's
with
gonna
the
be high and then cover his face. Faze not in form. I'm
didn't
not
know
sure
that.
yet. The fact that they're losing to TSM
double
is
snipers.
not a good sign.
Save
But
grenades, save
I really don't
grenades.
know. Faze have looked kind of inconsistent in their
that's
scrims
us.
recently. Scores on top, my cam. It'll cover Druck when we go back to his POV. It could be in the cam, but I kind of don't like that.
Alright, I'm just getting through. Oh shit. He's there, better. I'm coming back.
Don't
One
worry
for-
about
one
it
shot
right
right
now,
archers.
right? When
That
we
is
go
something.
back to the game menus between games, that's the
I'm probably
easiest
gonna die,
time to
yeah.
get an update on that stuff.
He's on me, so. Dead.
What the hell, bro? Hits the body, though, I guess. Cleans up Septify on like a 98-degree vertical, right? Occupying tower here. Excellent work on Boo Boo. They've got 2 dead with the bomb already arming. This is good
I'm gonna say wing
timing for a plant as well. Could be wing. He backed up and came back, I think. No way. He throws it out. Beautiful snap, but obviously we'll keep the bomb in play, but it's very
Yeah, I'm
quickly
playing
disarming. Sparty will collect it. Still got a half cap.
Guarantee it if you can. Stack if you
Should be
can.
enough to guarantee it. 1 millisecond away from the... No
Oh,
freaking way. Sparty jumping in hill. I'm not sure if that helped him, right? He got cleaned up with a
One shot the
headshot.
armor. One shot the armor still.
I don't know if he could have stayed grounded and maybe cut his
Still one.
walls better.
They're bottom base. They're base. There's 2 gonna be top left base.
A minute left. Phase up by 1 here.
Alright,
Split
right,
second away from tying the game. That's unfortunate.
And they're back shots. They're
3 dead.
Objective ready.
Still got the pressure on him at the very least.
I'm jumping your top armor.
Obviously, he's got timing to extend that wing here while they spawn. We'll be
I'm trying
elbow.
to shoot you out, Joe. I'm trying to shoot you out. Just get out. I'm shooting. They're bottom right. They're bottom right pillars. They're bottom
I'm
right
trying to
pillars.
shoot you out, Joey, he said, right?
Live,
Trying to
live,
give
live,
him
live.
an opportunity to rotate safely
live.
with the ball by saying he's watching his cross. I kind of like that
I
comp.
swear, I don't think. No, he is.
They should tie it in OT.
Just block.
Nicely done, right?
Bomb
They go down. They aren't successful with the plant, but they don't let up. They don't give up their spacing on the map, and they try again almost immediately. I think that's a sign of a high level team to
And
not,
our Norman's rabbiting.
you know,
I heard that.
not get flustered when that first plant didn't work out.
I didn't get it? Wow.
Yeah,
There's
that's
2 there,
correct,
2 there.
Dipler. It'll be on Druck's
You gotta gun
face
it, bro. One's
later,
one shot,
but
ring
I'll
one
do that
still.
for now. Okay, how about that?
These are from base shot.
bomb army.
Scores are. It's been there before. I moved it everywhere, bro. It's usually right
That's
under
not
the
been
cam.
there,
That's usually where I put it.
Army. Bomb army. Enemy team nearing victory.
Despite everything I just said, you can forget about it.
Halo right there.
El Rey.
Damn good Halo.
My God, 2 months. Prime Gaming.
Ray.
Ray, let's go. Welcome back. This is the way. So they did all that work to get that plan off the
Bro, I've
second
gotten killed like
try,
that so
and
many
then
times.
Phase,
My
or
back
not
is
Phase,
on the
sorry,
wall. How am I
C9,
getting
C9,
back?
sorry.
Like, theoretically speaking.
Counter them right away. And we're looking at a
Theoretically
2-2
speaking,
screen.
like, how am I getting back? I'm so confused. That's happened to me so many times, though. No.
I'm not sure what happened with him getting back smack. We're going to go over to Druck's POV here. See what I mean? I mean, not that, like, I'm already kind of covering his face
they're BR.
and his kill
That's good.
feed with his
I'm playing elbow to
offsets.
Mikey. I'm playing elbow to Mikey.
Not much I can do here.
Yeah, they're silvered. Yo, weak to maze. Yeah, top box is gonna be weak, Manny. Top box or someone's.
I think I'm just gonna cover him. I kind of don't have like a choice.
They're just gonna push them.
If I want the kill feed to be vulnerable.
Yeah. Nice. Top box weak. Top box weak. Ready. One shot on mid. Penguin.
It's down.
Two grass.
What it comes down to, I guess. Depot, right?
One shot again. Where is?
It's a game of freaking inches.
Nice.
Bracket, no problem.
Top rocks down. That's one. Top rocks down. That's one.
Hey, such a difference for the Halo scene this season. I'm glad to hear that, man. I love doing this. You guys have made a difference by supporting me. C-Mac, thank you, man. Welcome.
No.
Not having consistent stream layouts. I know, right? If we could just adapt on the fly. No, I appreciate you guys, though, actually. I know today's a lighter day.
Weak to R3.
Faze versus TSM. Title's correct. Oh, did I put N?
Back to base. You're exposed, Spartan.
No, Faze TSM is correct.
Yeah, two to flag on me.
That's what I thought would be the most important.
Yeah, one's their BR. They're BR and elbow.
What do you mean, Hardy? Two matchups today. Faze TSM, C9 complexity.
Yeah, our elbow weak.
We only have Drux POV for TSM.
Two elbow, just go side. I died. Two elbow.
But we have two POVs for C9 complexity. So I want to watch that about as much as we watch this. Is what I was thinking.
Nice, someone got shit on.
Don't call me buddy, but
Just sniping our CQ weak.
Call me buddy, guy.
Two bottom mid. Last two. And Trippy just spawn elbow.
I'm gonna lock in on Penguin right there.
Bottom mid.
Can they get a touch on the flag? He's out in the courtyard. Awkward position to collect for Faze. TSM can take advantage of the chaos.
Nice.
Yep, look at the return.
Flag
Nice.
return.
I know. I was hoping we get Trippy POV, right? Like just one POV per team is all I need, bro, to cook.
One shot or sniper ramp.
Joshua, thank you, brother. Happy to have you guys. Sounds like
Over here.
Come on, instinct.
Hey, one's elbow. Pyramid weak.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Great cleanup at a drop.
This is the way.
Sharon, thank you. Welcome.
Our cave.
This is the way.
Ready. Look our cave.
Man, hit the G slide off the top of catwalk into BR, right? You see that G slide?
Our elbow thing?
Because the outer edge of the catwalk is down slope, so you can time a G slide and slide into like the window in that crazy way that he did. Or fly out the cave from that position.
Watch out in flag.
I'm gonna put my money on my beard. They'll lock it out, bro. TSM giving Faze trouble. We're gonna prioritize a full match of TSM Faze because Druck and the boys seem to be playing lights out. So as soon as the next one starts, we're gonna jump in from the outset. In the meantime, we can watch like a little bit of Boo Boo, right? But I just want to make sure we don't miss. Druck's looking real nice today. Someone to optimize your PC, streaming and playing Halo. Want to try and get like 240 FPS consistently? Sparty would be a good person to ask. Or Pyro. Pyro, what's his full username? He's in Sparty's chat often. I would go to Sparty's chat and ask that question. You're probably going to bump into other very knowledgeable people when it comes to PC optimization. Aware of obviously stream. We just watched a game with him. It's a Mayhem. We're going to watch more of him. Seeing how well TSM is playing, though, I feel like we got to watch another full game of Druck.
We've lost a teammate.
Clicking finally. Yeah, they definitely had some doubters. Maybe myself included. When they brought Manny over to the team, it's like, sure. The chemistry we know is there. It has been in the past, but the game is different now. The meta's changed. Even though these guys are H5 kids, you know, the Bandit meta probably favors them. But, like, you know, is Manny a change that's going to bring the team to the next level? Is he like an X-Factor player? I don't know. But maybe the X-Factor is just their chemistry that they gain maybe as a result of picking them up. We won't know till land. But that top 12 placement that they had is an outlier, I think. They had a bad tournament. It was surprising to see him place top 12. This is Boo Boo's POV right now, Trek. Still waiting on this to get started. It's Streets Oddball coming up. This is KCP. Yeah, it's the KCP reunion, essentially, right?
Active
camo available. The enemy has captured Charlie.
Yeah, Woodham at DreamHack. Looking forward to seeing SLG do his thing as well on that team. I just retweeted one of his clips on Twitter. The guy's nuts with the sniper. Woodham's been taking the spotlight, but his whole team is high level.
S7 sniper inbound.
No trade. Somehow. Who would jumping in there with the intention to beat down, but not getting his beat down. Manny comes out on top instead, but we're going to go back to, like I said, Drux POV. Streets Oddball. Game 6, I believe, in the scrim. No, Game 7. It is 4-2. My scoring is wrong. Sorry, guys.
Don't cross me.
4-2, TSM.
One shot on the ball, one shot on the ball.
TSM looking to widen the gap. And Faze hoping to, I guess, prove that they're not... And maybe they're just having an off start to the day. They can turn things around as expected. It is cool to see Seawell tied with C9, for sure.
I'm just saying top team,
It also makes you wonder, like, how good these players are from day to day. Like, they fluctuate in consistency. That's a crazy triple, by the way. Soul Sniper 3 with a stalker. Cleans it up and gets his well-earned camo for it, too. Like, Druck lets him get camo off that triple. But yeah, from day to day, teams can play very different. You know, Complexity has had a lot of rough situations. Maybe they're playing better today. Maybe C9 is playing worse. I don't know.
Yeah,
C9 got wrecked yesterday.
We have the ball.
Has his whole community watching today? What do you mean, Trek?
Yeah.
How much you got to pay on him? Yeah, I asked Druck how he got the setup. Somebody in his chat, JKV. Ushkit. My God, too much. Thank you for the resub, Ushkit. Let's go, brother. Welcome back. We're sitting at 22-19 still. It's like frozen, bro. Trying to somehow get back to 2300. I appreciate you, Ushkit. JKV is he's a competitor that used to play with Druck. And I think he optimized Druck's PC, and that's why he's got over 400 FPS. I think he's like a mod in Druck's chat.
It's two. Oh, that's good shit. They're spawning purple.
2.7k viewers on Stress's channel? Oh. The Stress is on the front page of Twitch. Happy birthday to Stress.
I need it.
Yeah, I don't know how he got the hookup, but he's on the front page of Twitch today. So, that's why. Happy Monday, Epic. TSM is beating Faze 4-2. Yeah, we've only got Druck's POV to witness it. But I'm not complaining. With the help of Soul Snipe, they'll clean up camo. Still got a numbers advantage here with the ball in back of A. Likely going to be a Cafe Chow, as he knows. And though he doesn't see it, I guess he's anticipating the other side of the map. Clean up. Already on a stagger. Off 2 dead. Druck's going to cut the map now because he's got timing, right? It's highly likely that they pushed up, so he's looking for a flank. Appreciate the follow. If you get an opening like that, like he did, that's when you want to turn your play into a flank, because the possibility of those players being pushed up to A is highly... Like, you're not going to get cut off by the C spawn with that timing, right? So you got freedom to roam and get behind him. It's Mitchell. Thank you for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it, man. Like the video, you animals. If you guys are hanging out on YouTube, I got about 400 of you guys. Please like the vid. Let them know. Time.
Dude, red bar or PD with Stalker.
Enemy has the ball.
Red bar or PD.
Who's Stress? Stress used to compete a little bit, but he's more a content creator. Yeah, he streams like a variety of Halo gameplay, all the different playlists.
I'm here.
He's a grassroots partnered creator. Yeah.
Two towers and cones.
Enemy has the ball. Ball drop.
Agent Pickle, 6 months in advance. Let's get it. Damn good Halo. Agent Pickle, thank you for the tier 1 6 months in advance sub. Love to see you, brother. Welcome back. Let's go. 3 months free.
Yes, watch it.
I'm just seeing.
They have a smoke for camo.
Comfy advantage for TSM here. They got a lot of time to work with and make sure they prioritize camo before pushing out the ball here. I might do both at the same time. Let's see. Getting lit up by Stalker. Nice peeks. Almost finds 2. Surprised with 2, though, to answer 2v2 right now.
Last kid's on camo or something.
Bottom A. Trades it. Great trade. Come out with camo. And TSM win the team fight. Spawns in B for sure. They're going to be overextending to caution here. Yep.
Cone's weak. Yeah, he's just going to live in PD.
When you spawn in P Street like that, the spawn is opposite you. It's mirrored, right?
I need back here. I need back
Expect him to be rail, pushing out to caution to cut you off. Almost naded his teammate.
here.
Teammate spawns in C. That side of the map is safe. He's getting pushed out from Cafe.
We have the ball.
I'm coming.
Ball drop.
Great flank.
Let's go, let's go. Yes. They're spawning ready.
POV looks so fast on 120.
There's PD actually. PD. Watch owls.
And another new Halo game tease at Worlds? No idea, bro.
Watch the tires.
Try to temper my expectation when it comes to anything Halo.
Watch the tires. Watch the tires coming.
But hopefully.
Use tires.
Title isn't wrong. Thank you, hairy balls. No, I got it. I checked it. You might be behind on the YouTube broadcast, by the way, brother.
I'm not grabbing the rear entry.
What's up with Persecute? I thought he'd be worthy contender. He's got the skill. It's like chemistry once again. I don't know if he's been able to mesh with other top players. I've heard criticisms of his comms maybe being an issue. Or maybe he's too aggressive in the way that he plays. I really don't know. But I think he's in the military or the Air Force right now. That's why he's not competing. He has the ability to be a great competitor.
He's top 5 of soccer repulse. He has soccer repulse. Yeah, by yourself, man.
Faze definitely a land type team. I would say TSM is a land type team too, though. You know, like they do generally bring their A game and showcase some consistency on land. So it was surprising to see him place top 12.
He's top 5 of soccer.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
It's definitely a nurse. Druck is? No, I don't think. I think Druck just competes and coaches. I don't know if he has a background in it.
Nice. Blah, blah, blah.
He's peeking that like a surgeon, though, right?
It's spawning red room. Or, yeah, it's one PD.
Bro, peeking that wall like he's got a PhD in jiggle peaks. Dominating right now. Drops Trippy off the PD spawn. Good call in the spawn awareness, too. They're blocking everything, forcing back A to PD spawns once again here with Manny pushing Cafe. Got him in a lockdown. Beautiful execution. Falcated dead now, too. Druck cooking him. All where they collect free time.
I'm watching purple. I'm watching purple.
I like this angle because he's cutting all available sight lines and he can sound whore, right? Anybody pushing through B, so he's still ready for that fight, right? So he's jumping to assist the flank he knows is happening while cutting all sight lines. Comes in ready for the 1v1 without taking any unnecessary damage.
Enemy has the ball.
The surgeon, yeah.
One could be plans. Yeah, one's trash.
They lost all their numbers there, though. Good flip on the setup from Faze.
Top safe.
Oh, the RN. I don't know what the RN means. I think it's initials. Yeah, I think it's initials.
Top it.
It's not registered there. That's funny.
Enemy has the ball.
He's ours. One shot. Dead.
Hey, man. There is a pro that's a nurse, though, I think. What's his name? Chick.
We have the ball.
I remember Formal said they got a male model nurse on their team or whatever. Chick.
There's 2 cafe, one's on.
I'm pretty sure he's a nurse. He's also a handsome guy. On not Nemesis, on Z10. On the Z10 team. He used to play on Squadron. Manty, thank you, brother.
There's 2 Mando.
Hope I intend to keep doing it. Much love from Toronto, bro. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome back. I do intend to keep doing it. I love doing this. I think the only question for me is how do we evolve it, right?
Well, first, yeah. An agent.
I don't want it to be overly repetitive, and I want to keep leveling up the experience for you guys. So we're working on badges and emotes for now, and then I got to upgrade the overlays and everything and new scenes. So we can like make some changes to just make it more like a show.
You want to rotate it? Okay.
Zero tenacity. That's right.
I smoked your bomb, C. One PD. Probably did. Well, one's gonna eat my front end, Mikey.
Work electrician into his GET. Yeah.
Tires on me or something.
Did you hit a G slide off that tiny trash can in the back of the corner on laundry? If you saw that. At regardless of the height of the object, with the correct timing, you can G slide off like anything, basically, unless it's like extremely tall. But even that tiny trash can is useful to fast chow at an angle. Finds 2. And Druck, one of the nerdier players in the game, to take advantage of all of that stuff. Also get the likes of Mikwin, Barcode, etc. to co-host. Mikwin, definitely. We've had him come by and chat with us before.
ATM.
The tricky thing is that we get caught up in like podcast style conversation, more so than like analytical stuff. But I definitely want to talk to him again. Hopefully this week we're doing coaching with Miquin. I know I keep pushing it back. Miquin, 100 JJX have been great. And then I still want to... It would still be cool to work with Elamite, maybe APG. Lunchbox would be cool. When they're not busy coaching, you know? It's a clinical game at a Druck and TSM, bro. Coming off a sweaty eights, money eights grinds, right? I wonder if there's any money on the line for this scrim. Man's looking ready. He's looking ready for DreamHack.
One should be stairs. One should be pillars. One should be pillars. And drop it.
Cool. Locked it down with Soul Snipe. Guaranteed win. And it's not even close, right? That was a confident win on Faze. Like, statement game right there for a 5-2. Faze not looking like themselves right now. I'm not sure what the reasoning is. I know some of these players have been moving around. I think Penguin might have recently moved to Texas or something. I'm not really sure, but Druck with over 6K damage, 24 and 10. Is that what I saw? 24 and 10 POV we just witnessed at a Druck in Oddball Streets. The best KD, the best damage, MVP performance right there that we got to witness. We're going to jump over to Boo Boo on C9.
Flag return.
They walked him down.
Flag capture.
Absolutely atrocious. Are you talking about Druck? Back in Halo 5? Speaking of Elamite, sorry if I've spoken this already, but what is my take on J Tracer video about SSG? I don't think I've seen the video. What's the J Tracer video about SSG? Druck has always been a high-tier player, but he didn't become really more relevant in the scene until late Halo 5, after it left the circuit. Was when he started, especially with the Esports arena events, when he started to really become who he is now, you know? He also played Fortnite for a bit. I think he pivoted between Halo 5 and Infinite. He competed in Fortnite briefly. So he, like, you know, dabbled for a bit. Kind of like Lucid, yeah. But even less so. Like, Lucid was, he was like that main guy in the end of Halo 5. Like, everybody watched his stream while waiting for Infinite. So he was perfectly positioned to, like, blow up right away. Druck not as much. But he was grinding. Just not streaming it, you know?
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Maybe Druck should be an SSG. The only reservation I have is chemistry. Druck's great, though. I don't see why he wouldn't have good chemistry. But he just doesn't have any history playing with those guys. Source, trust me, bro. What are you asking? Like, in regards to what? Stance. Druck is from Toronto, along with me, so I know a little bit more about him than some of the other players. Just because I've worked with him, like, through coaching. He, you know, he comes from my area.
We've lost a teammate. S7 sniper available.
Talk to any org owners or sponsors. Don't get that perspective much. Not talk to any org owners.
Enemy flag return.
Oh, referring. Hold on.
Another one down.
Thinks the Earth is flat. I guarantee it. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. No, he's just trolling. Maybe at least. I don't know. I don't need to know. Lucid and Stellar competing for best hair in the HCS and this. Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta, if you want to be good at Halo, it's Halo and nothing else, right? If you're competing for who's the most handsome on the roster, like, how do you expect to also win and be the most handsome? It's just, who are you, C-Bum? Huh? Think you're C-Bum? 1 in a million. Complexity finally getting the flag here, looking pretty comfy for C9 though. Let's try to lock into the game here. Boo Boo with 10 and 7 right now. With 1 flag cap, I believe, as well. Looking good for his team. Still plenty of time on the clock here. Sab gonna get a pull. Is that the answer to get out with it, though? Mental with a cutoff. Boo Boo beeline and straight for it. Gonna walk him down with the help of Lethal. He got progress on that flag, but not safe, right? I like that he's up above it. Good positioning. Take notes, right? Perfect example of when to use that jump, because he got an angle you wouldn't have without that jump, right? Like, that was literally the perfect situation to use that ledge, and they win the game because of it. Holy. Sometimes Boo Boo's got top tier movement. I'll be honest. That was smart as hell. Like, it gave him the perfect challenge angle that his opponents weren't ready for, so he got guaranteed first shot. Any other situation, he would have been forced to drop or been shot earlier. Textbook Boo Boo play. Yeah, he has smart movement. You know, I think that's like, he's not fancy, but he makes very smart movement-based plays sometimes.
I'm moving on. That's for the.
Any tips for getting better in Halo? I mean, keep watching what I'm putting out here.
I'm shooting fridge. Weak to Peter Falconer.
Gotta say, welcome.
He might do window jump.
Lots of tips, you know, I could give, but it's hard to do general stuff. Like, obviously, my YouTube channel, everything that we're talking about when we watch these pros scrim, try to translate in any way that you can. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You can book coaching with me one-on-one. I do coaching.
I'm collapsing this. There's be 2 car after this.
Or you can work with any of the coaches in the scene. There's a lot of coaches, and including pro players. Depending on what level you're at, watching some of my content I think will definitely help, though, because I got a lot of guides and breakdowns and stuff. That was slick out of Druck, I'm not gonna lie, right? They shot the nade and then dual G slid out to hit the angle to guarantee the win on the P Street. Spawns in util now. Good awareness, right? He knows he flipped it. Still gets the plant. FFA bots is good for your angle awareness, your ability to move and route around the map, for lining up pre-nades, for isolating fights, for reticle placement, stuff like that. But the bot FFA will not help you ice up 1v1s, right? Like, if you wanna win a start to finish fight on like an opponent who's got a good strafe or knows how to finesse you, fighting bots isn't good for that, you know what I mean? So you need a mix. Play Octagon in the custom browser. If you don't have friends to play with, go jump on the custom browser and look for an open Octagon lobby. Jump in that. And if you can't, then create your own Octagon and set the settings. There's a bot backfill setting, and I don't know where it is because I haven't looked for it. But I saw somebody made it. Somebody made this, like, they basically did FFA bots, and they did a bot backfill where they made the lobby open. So it's the max of 8 players. Lobby open on public to anybody who wants to jump in, and then when players jump in, the bot is removed and replaced by a player, basically. So you can do a live fire FFA that turns into a real FFA using the custom bracket or the custom browser. If I tried bot 8, it's made by Ocom. Is that what that is, or is that like another practice to me? But basically, messing around with the custom browser and getting people to join your lobbies, I think, is a really good way to get hands-on practice with people, right? Like, at varying levels of skill, with no pressure. It's 6-2. Yeah, I've been in and out, guys. I'm sorry. Bot backfill by Ocom. Okay, cool. Select the mode by name. So it's called Bot 8. So it's like a FFA game type where the players fill the lobby in place of the bots, yeah? Timmy, I might message you about that, because I want to make a video talking about all the ways to practice and warm up. And I think that the custom browser is like super underlooked, right? Like, people, they'll do an Octagon against one bot on Spartan difficulty, and that's their warm up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not really getting very effective practice versus if a player jumps in and replaces him, and then you get a proper Octagon. That too complex, but
my reticle.
Backfill Octagon is, yeah, because then you don't have to wait there twiddling your thumbs. Like, at least you still get your normal practice. You play your FFA, whatever you want, but you get the pleasure of also having people join if they, you know what I mean? You don't have to wait there doing nothing and hope people join your lobby. You still get your general practice, so it's a good best of both worlds. Yeah, but that looks like that's a specific game type, is what Timmy's saying there.
I got a trade.
Just obviously POV temporarily. I want to watch another full game of Druck because the man's just going crazy right now. Best aim practice for me has been enable invulnerability and track enemy for hours at a time. Yeah, doing repetition is, you can't cheat those reps, right? Like,
I'm dating it back hydro.
The mechanical side of this game is muscle memory, right? Not every aspect of aiming, but a lot of aiming is muscle memory. And
yeah,
the more you do it,
L2 one shot. I could L2.
the more that you hit like shots at every single angle, flick in every single way, right, the more naturally it'll happen when it needs to. So you can't cheat the reps, right? So like any reps is reps. If you're focused and your flow state, intentional with what you're doing, right? They're going nuts today, Sky, huh? I'm doing excellent. Zach, how you doing, brother? Welcome.
Camo mid-bridge, bro. Yeah, camo bottom tower, camo bottom tower. And top cat, top cat. Top cat shot in, top cat shot in.
Yeah. Adcon practice.
Dead, too dead.
Oh, fuck, Timmy. Okay. Who was that again? You guys told me to look him up, but I never did.
Ball guy weak and needles. Battery, grapple to bat ledge. Oh no, he's top gold, both top gold.
Iverson, Allen Iverson, that's who it was, yeah.
There's still two gold, I think, right? I just wanted to. One fighter parked it under bat ledge.
Just an update, it is 6-2, and it's 4-2 C9 over Complexity. Complexity, despite getting the opening wins, they're now down in the scrim 4-2.
Both went, one's in red,
6-2 TSM over Faze is the most surprising thing about today.
Pipe's kind of weak, I spawned blue.
And with the Bandit,
bottom white Mangler.
it's easier to get the finishing headshot with the BR than the Bandit. Just straight up. So there's that as well. Right? The BR shoots a burst, only one bullet out of 3 has to hit the head.
I have A.
That's the main reason why the pros like the Bandit starting weapon at the moment, because of how much harder it is to finish the fight.
On camo right now. Two on camo.
Outputting raw damage in the body is not very tough, but finishing the fight is where the skill comes in.
Nice. L2. Needles weak, your side. One shot, your R2.
Yeah, I danced around it, but what I really meant to say was you're terrible, Skaz. No, I'm kidding. You're ash, bro.
I don't know who I got killed by. Oh, Triple, yeah. He's
lethal POV? I wish.
He's still big door.
I haven't seen a lethal POV in years.
Pushing logo.
I think it's been years since he streamed.
He's weak sneaky, one shot sneaky.
It's like finding a unicorn.
Ball guy weak, L2 and needles. That was average, holy fuck. Alright, just reset.
Yeah, it's easier to hit a perfect with the Bandit than it is to hit a perfect with the BR. But it's easier to clean up a one-shot with the BR than it is to clean up a one-shot with the Bandit.
One shot, bottom tower.
That's it. Hitting a perfect is significantly easier with the Bandit.
One shot, triple X.
You just gotta hit 5 shots.
Nice, that's 3 dead. Four.
To hit a perfect with the BR, you gotta hit 4 bursts.
I'm long. There's 26.
Correctly. And it's a high possibility part of that burst is gonna miss.
Pick up my cross.
Bandit, especially slower rate Bandit, low-key win. Was a low-key win nobody got too excited about. Yeah. It's a low-key win for the people who appreciate the skill gap in the game outside of just the shooting, right? Because like all the different movement tech that these guys are doing now, the game is faster now because of, or it's just like you have to move faster and move more creatively now because of the way the Bandit works. There's way too much body shot damage. I feel like it removed. Yeah, in that aspect for sure, Supa. Like the difficulty to hit a cross map body shot and peak shot.
Back hydro, one shot.
Not very tough. Lucid has pointed this out nicely, right? Like you get a lot of free damage by just landing one shot versus licking somebody with part of a BR burst, right? So it's tricky because like they both have their advantages, right?
I'm sorry.
The BR at the moment has a lot of range. That needs to be fixed. But the chances that you're going to get a full damage burst is lower than a full damage body shot with the Bandit, right?
He's top point now.
Kind of getting booted on. He had a good game earlier. C9 are revving up. They're not looking back.
And only glass.
Good snap on Boo Boo. 3v3. Certified deleted. There we go.
You can bring a long haul. Can you bring a long haul or just take Boo Boo? One's hell right now. I heard that. I'm trying to pick up your white fast.
Truck's loading up his game, man. I wanna watch another match in their POV, start to finish. I think we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Aimbots V2 game mode. Yeah, that's the
bottom Mangler. One shot bottom Mangler.
That's a different. That's something else I do.
Good one. I'm looking 2 subs, dude. 3. I'm trying to block A. I'm trying to block A for you, Tyler.
Your
spawning in glass, baby.
Your greatest currency is your attention, right? that's what everybody's fighting for today, right? So, like, key to success in anything in life is to focus, timeless, to limit your attention to the one thing that you want to build and improve and not get distracted. So, yeah, your ability to just lock in on your practice, if that's, you know, what you want to improve in your life. And that goes for anything in your career, in your school, or whatever, right?
Watch out, blue.
Your attention is your most valuable currency.
Watch out, there's 2 watch out, blue then. Next ramp.
Focus, motherfucker.
Watch out, next ramp. Watch out, next ramp.
Well, if you want a Spartan bot, no, I think I don't. I mean, I've tried it, and it was okay for what it was, but it didn't feel very useful.
Top dip going for camo. Or top mid.
In comparison to all the other things I can do to warm up. Ever get tired of covering Halo?
Look in front.
Ever thought of making content on a different game?
Garbage truck side hill.
I don't know. Like, you're not the only one who says that. Like, my family says that, Bureau.
One shot floater.
They're like, bro, you can make so much more money
And we can dip.
looking at any other game. And I hear it, and I agree with it. And I know I'm stubborn.
Hotel. There.
For some reason, I always feel like there's more I could be doing with Halo.
Top L.
And I never do enough.
You're spawn yard. Probably trim.
Is it repetitive at this moment? A little bit?
They're gonna be driveway helping him.
Like, I've been watching a lot of scrims for months now. So it is kind of repetitive. But at the same time, I'm like not bored. I don't know. I do like this. And it's hard for me to think of another game that I would be able to give this much value to.
Okay, Zoop.
Not getting up.
I guess so, Maverick. I thought about COD. It doesn't inspire me in the same way. Yeah, it's kind of that, right? It's like, I really love Halo, and there's a lot that I can give to this that I'm not already doing, even though I'm already doing stuff.
In hell weak. I push loot many.
At the same time, like, I'm a big Melee fan. I haven't watched Melee in a while, but I could definitely bring value to that community, but I don't know if that's, like, where I want to go versus, like, a new and popular game. Splitgate's coming out. It's not exactly popular at the moment, but I don't know if that game's going to be sick.
Watch out.
It was fun.
And dip. Watch out.
Doing shorts that compare skill gap for other Halo games. Yeah, maybe. It applies here too. Focus on the game you love. You'll know when it's time to transition. I agree with that too, Relic. It's like, look, I understand that I'm in a niche, and I've been here for a long time. But this year, with what we've been doing, I'm finally finding momentum and success in a way that I never have. Financially, which means a lot to me, obviously. And I feel so well positioned because I've spent so long building my foundation to earn where I'm at, you know? So, like, if Halo ever continues to evolve, or if there's another Halo game, like, I mean, bro, I've worked so hard to be that guy to cover the action. So if there's another Halo game, like, my career could pop off that, you know? So I don't want to go anywhere. I don't feel compelled to, but at the same time, I recognize that there's, like, other stuff I could be, like, so I'm trying to keep my options open, but at the same time, yeah, I know what I love primarily. If I feel I need to pivot, I will. I don't feel I need to just yet. There's always going to be something coming, yeah.
Watching us too.
Whether it's another Halo or something that I can transfer my abilities to.
It's too weak.
Loving this setup, though. Faze getting out with that first hill, and most of the second, drug taking nades from team and enemy right there. Friend and foe, he'll go down. Them being in loop is bad, right? They got to find a way to kill this player in loop. Get ready to lock this down. They're going to flip the spawn to the situation. Falcated Penguin coming out with kills. They're going to have to give that hill up, likely, right? By the time that he gets there, they're in trouble. If Druck can guarantee Cafe and live here to defend for his team spawning when they try to get the camo, I think that's his intention, right? Take an isolated fight and win it. Which he doesn't. Foul shuts him down. And then hope that that creates space so his team earns camo for free. But Faze are doing excellent work here. Locking down every angle, bro. Surprise coming out with a star.
I can look.
Campaign content? Not really. Though, who's that? There's this lady in the scene who does campaign playthroughs on YouTube, and she's actually been succeeding. It's inspiring. She worked with Uber Nick recently. I can't remember her name. But she doesn't just do Halo. She does, like, live stream campaign playthroughs of, like, everything. But loves Halo.
No more camo, dip. Two dip. Nice, dip.
Chuck, what's up, brother?
Guys, last kid's. I'm S4, I'm S4, I'm S4.
Welcome to the
Backed up
the present
Backed up in the yard, you can get hill.
moment.
Hill control.
Watching it. I'm watching it. Order.
Yeah, marathon didn't exactly inspire me.
I'm watching him.
Didn't blow my
Watch
mind.
These S4 is run him in.
Thank you, Timeless.
Gram? There's two gram emoting.
Yeah, like I
They're
said,
pushing money, they're pushing
you
money,
know,
they're pushing
you
money.
don't need to have. I don't need insane fame,
Blue ramp and dip.
a massive platform, as nice as I'm
Watch it,
sure
bro.
that would be.
Watch it.
I just need to be doing good
One's a blue,
work
one's a blue,
in my
one's a blue.
niche that I
It's
love,
full, it's
right?
full.
And hopefully that,
no,
I mean, at the
this.
moment it's been good. Hopefully that just continues to be enough. Or leads me to whatever it is I want to do next. But at the moment, we're good for now, right? Let's do this for a year and see what happens by the end of the year, and we keep this up consistent. Have a good, successful year this, and we'll see what happens with the next Halo coming out, if there's any announcement or update or whatever.
Back blue ramp.
Professional musician reacts to Halo soundtrack for the first time. Oh, I didn't know that, Skaz. That's cool.
One shot S2.
Yeah, that'll blow you up.
One shot S2, no.
Thank you, Castle. TSM been playing good, but Faze playing better in this game. With not much time left in the clock here and a spawn disadvantage for TSM, can they get access to camo? Druxlast still alive. That nade timing screwed him a little bit there, too. Somehow, what? He threw a second nade that I guess chased, suppressed down, and cleaned him up? I don't know what I missed there. That second nade, I think, fell off of top mid somehow, or... Killing suppress was absolutely massive as a solo player. He kills their camo.
That's one tram. They're trying to play time.
Halo 2 music made her cry, and she's never played the game? Nah, that's incredible.
I need this sword.
What song did she listen to?
That's 4 weak as
Never
fuck.
forget.
That's 4 weak as fuck, penguin.
That was actually sort of the incentive, or the mindset coming into it, Steve, is what Nicewig does for Apex, I would like to do for Halo. He does his solo watch parties, he brings good vibes and energy. He obviously has a pretty extensive background as a player too, and he's sponsored by a top org. But I mean, if I could bring, you know, a fraction of that to Halo, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, I want to be successful, Mark. I don't need fame necessarily, but I do want to be successful and like financially free.
Left thing.
I think I deserve that.
Watch the posters and under a sword. Watch the benches. Nice.
Any advice to get out of Diamond to Hell? Book of Odd review with me a minute. I'll help you out.
Monkey truck.
Any top tier org I would love to work with. It'd be cool to work with Optic Alley. I'd love that. But I'd also be happy to work with any top tier org. Shopify is in Toronto, right next to me.
Michael Loop.
How would I rank the best players on TSM? I'd probably put Druck as number one.
I'm top hill.
We also get to see his POV more than anybody.
He's showing you, Mikey. He's showing you. In the yard.
I don't know. Druck? Maybe Talik next? And then between Soul Snipe and Manny, I'm not sure. But I this is me maybe talking out my butt. I don't have a lot of prerequisite info. I just know, like, I've seen Talik pop off. It's going to be GG's. Faze with a clap back. In my bag. All good, brother. Welcome. Is Diamond 2 hell? I think hell is wherever your plateau MMR is your hell, basically, right? So for this guy, it's Diamond 2. But for somebody else, it might be Plat, it might be Gold, it might be Onyx, right? I think wherever the game locks your MMR and says this is where you belong, and it gives you +6 or 7 and then minus like 10, that's your hell. Right? Unless you break through 1700 and then you're getting your even +7, -7, you have a different kind of hell that you're dealing with. Nobody's exactly, because you might think like, oh, if I just get out of Diamond 2, my teammates will get good, you know? Like, you're going to get shitty moments with teammates no matter what. You got to work on you, right? Easier said than done. I mean, I struggle just as much with my own grind. But you don't, like, while your teammates will generally understand how to play better as you get better, they're still going to blunder just like you're blundering, and you got to focus on what you can do to improve your own stuff. Timeless, thank you. That means a lot. Yes. Communication skills will go a long way in anything you do in life, right? That's probably the most surefire way to build a successful career, I would think, would be to just know how to speak well. Because you can translate that to anything that you like in any facet of your life, right? So, yeah, be articulate. Enunciate your words. Sit up. Keep your posture. What's that? I know Jordan Peterson is a little controversial. Moriarty, thank you for the follow. He literally has a first chapter of his book. And what is it, 12 Rules for Life or something? The whole first chapter is about literally just your posture. And how fundamentally that changes, like, the way that you think and approach your life, right?
Up in their hut somewhere.
Those little things that you do to build yourself up foundationally will apply to anything in your life, any career choice.
Let me come in.
Sure, complex.
Left.
But yeah, if I can help you with that, then I'm doing something right. Because Halo, as much as I love Halo,
One more hut.
what you're getting from me shouldn't just be Halo, right? Like, I gotta benefit you guys in your lives. Or else what's the point? John Beard!
That is just good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo!
Oh my god.
That's what I like to see, John. Thank you, brother, with the Prime Gaming sub. Let's go. Welcome to the way.
Let's stop your time in.
Bad posture equals good posture? I mean, technically speaking, is bad posture would be anything that you maintain, like, without intention for too long without moving at all, right? So if you, like, sit in the exact same position without making any adjustments for too long, even if it's, like,
Water.
good posture, I think that would technically be bad for you because that's how you, like, hurt yourself. So you want to be, like, kind of shifting your weight around and stuff. But be intentional and cognizant of what you're doing, I think. How many subs for beard advice? I mean, you know, send a few gifted, you know, 5, 10, and then we'll get talking. We'll figure it out as we go.
Nice hut.
Only play rank with post-nut clarity? That is wild. Wouldn't the sperm retention crowd tell you that you're actually doing yourself a disservice and you're losing your vital energy that could be used to maintain your focus while you play? You just nutted it all out, bro. You gotta retain, and then the discipline required to do that, you apply to your grind. Whatever works for you, man. We all got our process. What do you say about bounce posture? Good question. Bounce posture needs to be studied by actual scientists who are qualified. Because I'm pretty sure his eyes aren't going to last much longer.
Watch out, Manny. Be careful.
Edge while playing for max vitality. That is sickening. Look, man, I just read chat verbatim, okay?
Go on. Looking at flag on him. Our stage.
Wait, who is Yamag? Steph? Who's Steph?
Our stage. Just kill me.
Congrats, Steph.
RP street.
Counter cap at a TSM. Let's lock in. Hold on.
They're gonna try and kill me. Nice. They're gonna try and kill me.
Didn't know common sense was controversial? What, with Jordan Peterson? Not everything that he says is common sense. He has his own takes that I know people are, you know, that are controversial. And some stuff, like his ability to help with men's mental health, just mental health in general. I think he's got some good, like, self-help type dialogue that'll improve you in your way of life, you know. Not everybody. People have their kind of... when he gets into the politics type stuff is where I tune out, you know. I don't really watch that stuff.
Yeah, one career flag or something.
It's your lady. You're getting married. Emag, let's go. Congrats, brother.
Sniping their hut.
Whole new chapter, man.
Sniping our window. now. No.
Yeah, I mean, I try to just extract the info that he has that I think is valuable for myself, and then I don't read into the other stuff unless there's some horrifying thing that he's up to, which I don't think is the case. You know, then I'll just take what I think is relevant and not concern myself with the other stuff. It's generally how I want to approach that.
Push me.
No, Ruben.
One shot green. Nice. One shot
Troy
green,
trying to cook multiple POVs, not quite getting out. Talik with 2 here. Flag moving, though. I like this advantage. They got OS pickup as well. You think they got a guarantee. The hut spawn might be open. He'll get slammed in the back in a second. Hold on. Manny's got a cutoff on snipe side. Did Talik die? He didn't. I think he made it through. Manny with 2. Excellent cutoff. That's an advantage. 7 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock for the remainder of this game, and they haven't given up map control here. Druck now supporting from window. Manny with an immediate pull. Hut coverage there by Talik, who does drop. Going to give Falcade an opportunity to get the kill on Manny, which he does. Druck now in a 2v2. Defeating Suppressed. Nade shots,
No,
and almost kills
One
Trippy.
shot water.
That was a
water,
sick
water,
life out of
water.
Druk. He kind of just won it for his team.
One shot dynamos. One shot
They got a
dynamos.
collection.
One shot
Soulside didn't get
through.
out somehow. Despite all that
shot you
effort, they might not get a touch on that flag. Tolly dropping and grabbing Trippy. They did get it. Okay, here we go. Up through the tunnel it goes. Tomorrow's your graduation day. Congrats, Noble. Everybody popping off in my chat, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, weekly.
How did they get that re?
And they're hooking me. They're hooking me.
That's an incredible play at a Druk, though, right? Having the awareness to spot the stray nade on the ground is something I got to do, like, way more. It's one thing, you have to have the awareness and then the aim control to snap on it quickly to do, like, take advantage of it.
He's hiding.
Yeah.
Your hut. Our hut, Donnie. Our hut, Donnie. He's just our hut somewhere. Nice. Yo, weak to P Street. One shot their hut. In their stage. One shot their hut. One shot their hut.
Don't like to hear the truth, and that's why they dislike by certain groups. I think that it's possible to be
The main up on me.
like he's not very sensitive all the time, right? He's very unapologetic in the way that he approaches his opinions, so he's bound to get backlash with the way that he communicates.
And our flag,
I think that's the concern is like a lack of empathy. It's tricky, man. The concept of empathy in general, right? It's very easy to offend people on the internet, and also by doing so and being controversial, it aids him in him financially and his success and his size of his platform.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
So I mean,
watch your snipe. Watch your snipe.
it's tough.
I'll kill
It's a balancing act of extending out, pissing off a few people, but also not going so far as to lose your credibility entirely.
Yes.
Excellent vibes, bro. We bringing the heat today. Fear, how you doing, man? Welcome.
I'm going
Fear the Pie. Wait, I remember that. I remember that name. You'd popping off with the gifted the other day. What's good, man?
No, something.
Takes me. I know, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's like first know that the nade is there, and then to snap on it like that, bro. It takes me longer. I don't know about 5 seconds, but yeah, bro.
Stage, I think, or one could be 5 minutes remaining.
You want Chisme? What's that? I yap about anything and everything. 3 dead. That's got to be GG's right there. Coverage on Hut. One guy alive, but that sniper control going to guarantee he doesn't get anywhere. And Druk, the flexibility as a player that he has is what I think separates him, right? Like he can be a main slayer, but he's fast on the map and he's moving flags like legend right now to secure it. So Faze going to go down again as he takes a clean run into the victory there. 3-1 close, 7-3 in the scrim. Again. I got to be feeling good about it. And Druk, I think, saw that he got the dopamine hit because I'm watching. He knows I'm watching too, right? We're commentating every second. Hell yeah, brother. He's cooking. Wait, what are you talking about? Did you stop playing twos all night? You could say that to most of the Halo pros right now, is they play money matches into the crack of dawn and then probably gas themselves in time for scrim. And that's why it's hard to know like what version of a team you're getting from day to day, depending on these guys' lifestyles, right? They'll show up for the scrim, but sometimes they're like not getting adequate sleep or eating or what. Who knows?
Flower door, one shot. Oh, I didn't.
That's on them.
One shot flowers. One's top gold and one's flowers.
Where's TSM starting for bracket pool play? Optic has to look out for TSM. They're going to be in Optic's pool.
I spawned S2, guys.
That's their biggest competition. Optic has to worry about TSM and Gen G in their pool, which is, I'll say, better than facing Nemesis again. But TSM is their biggest competition in their pool. I think they'll be okay. They're pretty comfortable with TSM. Generally.
There's 2 on Tyler, 2 Tram.
Those players like Renegade, Bound, Formal in them, they're like a hard counter, I want to say, a little bit to Druk and those boys because they played so many money matches together that they're just not...
And one's posters on me.
I feel like they're just not threatened
by
those players
Posters weak, down to
in the way that others might be.
He's going tunnel.
It's going to be a good lane.
Hill's by himself. Hill's ISO'd. LR tunnel now.
Any other HCS pros in the college championship? When's that happening? Is Last Shot in it? There's some high tier competitors like that Zoom DR guy that we checked out plays for one of the college teams.
Yeah.
Join a Maniac and APG for the Dallas watch party. I won't be at Dallas,
I'm
minute,
pushing out.
so unfortunately not. I'd like to go to
Three
Worlds,
alarm, me too,
so
right,
hopefully
three.
if I go to Worlds, I can jump in as a guest. A lot of pros that turn off the tips overlay. Good question. They just probably
Yeah,
don't
that's
care
right.
to make a
That's fun,
change.
though.
Zoom on the same team. Okay, that's a high-quality team right there.
Yeah.
Faze, the last few scrims have been having trouble. They got dominated by SSG as
I got
well.
G.
So it might be a matter of
Blue,
just
one shot.
Faze
Another one in
looking
blue.
more
Fire, fire,
inconsistent than we're used to seeing recently.
Cap those zones, Spartan.
I don't know. I'm here for it, though.
Enemy shields down.
We're on game 11. Stronghold's live fire, which historically has been a really good map game type for this team. Back with the BR meta.
Two pillars.
Remember I broke down a play from Druck during that time frame on Native Red, where they locked this map down versus Optic. When they get momentum in their favor, they know how to really take control, flip the spawners, keep them on a stagger, you know? College finals was yesterday. Oh, cool.
Here's camo heater somewhere.
Had a sub who never played Halo. Oh, there was Sparty was in it. Oh, cool.
Yeah, one this.
That's so random. How did they? That just seems unfortunate. How'd they end up with a sub, and why would the sub be
One shot elbow.
the experience? Dream Mac is in 2 weeks. We're counting down the days now, huh? 23rd of May. 23rd to 25th. So let's lock in this week and stream like every day. Build some momentum and ideally have a banger tournament. We're going to, at like the 18th, I'm going to lose like 1,000 subs. By like the 18th or 18th to 20th of May, I'm going to lose all the subs we got from Arlington right before the tournament. We got to make them back.
Yeah, back P.
Oh, it was a LAN. I didn't know it was a LAN. That's cool, prison. That changes things.
Wow, you nailed that.
Mud. Yo, out and open. One shot on this. Keep on this.
Is Killjoy Canadian?
Nice.
I wonder.
Translocator en route.
Dick. Come see you.
Things up falcated. Not ready for the second player back B here. Sitting on QT as well. Beautiful. He won the fight, bro.
Back P, kill me.
Suppress Oppen to pop the QT there. I think he thought he had the kill, right? Like, why would Suppress... He's jumping off the map and popping QT, hoping for one of those, like, crazy teleport survival plays, but, like, Druck was weak. It was completely unnecessary. I think he tried to do too much. Druck took full advantage and killed him.
I'm on it. One shot bags.
He's getting pushed out on his left-hand side, too.
Sparty.
Yeah, the triple challenging it to guarantee it. Nice play at a Phase here to make sure they get out with camo. Did they keep the momentum now? Shut down by Soul Snipe. Falcated will find a trade. I think that's foul with the camo. They're going to take C here. They can trade A for C. I like that challenge angle on the hill at a Druck, right? He jumps and he holds his angle to the right side where he can drop out from the bridge easily while isolating that player in the hill without exposing himself to too many other angles, right? Like the way he approached the bridge was kind of nice.
One shot mid.
May 23rd, yeah.
I'm mid somewhere. Camo snipe. One shot, Joe. He has camo. He's no camo. He's just sniping garage.
I'm assuming he got like a call out or something, right? He kind of sold it.
He's sniping back B and 2A plat to top mid. 2A plat to top mid. Very big C.
Sort of Shyway Salt
that
Lake
sniping?
fun.
That's
It's
sniping.
not about getting to the venue. That's the issue, Neo. Like,
And dice. What's dice?
if you guys support me getting there, that's great. But I need something to do. Like, I need to have a stream there, you know, and not just like me with a phone
Yeah, pillars.
doing like an IRL. I want to do like a real thing.
Pillars weak. One's B weak. And pillars again. And one
The
just
little
on
water
dice.
gun? Yeah, I have that too.
Dying
The
just
little
one
water gun
release.
pistol. It's kind of goofy.
That's one back B. There's a snipe down nest. I'm going for this.
Quantum translocator
I
available.
snipe.
Phase once again having trouble here, man. AB holding. They're trading
I'm
C
watching garage.
for A.
Watching garage. Wow,
Druck collecting that sniper. Going to keep him locked down in the doorway here. Finds foul.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
Yo, garage on the right.
Star of the
Back
feed
B,
for
back B,
Soul
back B,
Snipe.
back B.
Numbers advantage TSM. Push coming out through B here. Druck getting preoccupied with back B, missing his window to Snipe A plat, but still trades B. So good play overall.
Yo, A plat.
They'll keep their hold in the map.
G-sliding concrete. G-sliding concrete. Just sliding up.
Yeah, vlogs is not really my thing.
I'm looking C. I'm looking C.
If I watch party at the venue, I need somebody. I need
Might do.
a PC setup for me. Set up for me,
You can
basically,
go here,
right?
maybe.
Why don't these guys play Fortnite instead? Because it's not as fun for them. Also, Fortnite's gotten to a point where the game has been out for a while, right? Like the top players in the build version of Fortnite are insane now, right? They've been playing the game since like 2018.
Screens on me. Two screens.
No
One's
winning
Keto,
that
one's
fight.
Camo. Keto going top screens. No, on camo now.
Fortnite is for kids. You can say that too.
Camo's cut's going dummies.
Good death cam out of a Druck right there. Not switching to POVs immediately. Calming the entire exchange with the camo pickup and where he's headed. Just to make sure they got some intel and hopefully lock it down. I don't think they've killed camo. I'm not sure.
He's C. He's 100% C. 100% C.
He could be top tower.
He's nuts or something.
If he's spawning back tower, it tells him that he shouldn't be tower. Oh, he's dice, yeah.
Watch the dice.
Yeah, Suppress waiting. Waiting perfectly. Faze take advantage. Trip cap out of Faze off that camo play from Suppress. Nicely done. And they're cooking now. Double time. Gonna close the gap here. Drucken lockdown off a split spawn in dummy, so good spawn awareness out of Faze to call that out. Yeah, not much Druck can do when he spawns there.
Yo, one screens, one's dummy door. Screens and dummy door.
I like that as a denial nade for top screens, right? If somebody jumps up screens, that hits clean.
Shit on.
And then he's got the nades he can recollect off that G slide to make sure he's stocked up once again. 2 dead.
I'll get it.
Like we see here, they can trade positioning. He's got snipe.
Yeah. I never clear double.
Full sniper.
I'm looking mad.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Yeah, I'm watching garage.
Happy Monday, John.
I'm watching. Yeah.
The trolling never ends.
Top tower. That's 4.
A spawn's guaranteed.
Back there. Watch out.
Suppress got there earlier than he expected.
He's playing for me. He's back piece though.
Nice isolation. Clean as hell with the reticle placement for 2. Should be an easy cleanup. The way that Druck approaches his survival on Nest, take note of if you don't do it already, right? He slides off the top of Nest to land on the box and get behind the box instead of dropping between the box and the Nest wall, right? That extra bit of distance gives him more space to line up what he did next and avoid nades. His reticle placement has been clean for those 2 kills. Or body shots, at least, on Trippy here.
He has 3 bolts snipe.
If I need a stream setup on the go, I would need a stream setup for Worlds. I'd like that. Yeah, I would like to try to coordinate something. There's enough time between now and Worlds that I can ask around.
Bottom mid.
Yeah, use the Nest escape. I do it all the time. You got to make sure you distance yourself and don't just drop behind in between the box and the wall, right? Then you just get nuked right away. You can't see the nades coming as early, and you're more likely you're going to get hit.
Yeah, one's top mid and one's top tower. Top mid, top tower.
Druck with the camo is the saving grace on his team right here. Nice patience to not open fire on tower. He turns it into a bag smack. Going to collect C immediately after it. He's tethered to the back corner of the hill. Crazy fight. Low key, those are one of the most awkward gunfights when you're jumping like that and you're close to beatdown range, but you're not quite there. So he's like stopping himself from going for the beatdown, but also whiffing. I don't know. It's like one of the more awkward ways to fight in the 1v1.
That's huge.
Nearing victory.
I'm looking B.
Druck has, yeah. It's like a 120 FPS moment right there, but I definitely feel awkward fighting close quarters airborne like that, where the opponent can quickly shift his positioning and it's hard to track. It's very easy to like scoop your reticle instead of doing straight movements. That's how you miss. Great damage. Nobody in position to clean it up immediately. They're gonna have to give that up. 226. They're close to closing it out. If they can just slow this down, make sure they don't hurt too bad off Faze advantage. Yep. Take a B immediately off 2 dead.
Go see on there. Go see. First kids, one shot cuts.
Good IGL call it a Druck right there to tell his teammate to back up to C. He's got his cross at A. He's gonna keep him trapped there. Team spawns tower to hold it down at 230 and counting. 3 dead. Last guy maybe dummies.
Yeah.
It's gonna be GG's here.
Oh, on OB trippy, on OB trippy.
Unless they had killed 4. Either way, they got a map locked down.
On OB.
Victory.
Nice. They're looking real good, man. Eight to 3 is dominant. TSM coming up with a statement today. SSG had a good scrim versus Faze, and we thought, like, is that a sign of SSG getting better in the matchup with Faze? They've always been pretty good in the matchup with Faze. But TSM answering in the same way is making me think it's Faze that's the problem right now, you know? Like, Faze might need to, I don't know, yeah, if it's like they're staying up late playing 2s or something, like, now I'm getting to a point where, like, let's see them lock in on their practice before Dallas, because as time goes on, it seems like they're crumbling in several of their scrims right now. Boo Boo and obviously still waiting for their map. We'll look at the stats after and see how things are going. Obviously, TSM are playing lights out Halo. This is TSM we thought we'd see early season. I think that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I put them in top 5 on paper just based off of their accomplishments coming into the roster, right? Should do a series on in which I play FPSs for the first time. Oh, God. Yeah, I agree. Big oops. That's what I was saying. Eventually, there's going to be another Halo, and I'm well positioned for that. So it's kind of the idea. Chat, are we enjoying the Druk POV, or do we want to change it up? It's 8-3 versus Faze. Complexity score, I got to update. It's 4-4 C9 complexity. They're having a tight scrim.
About it.
Chat, we're 1 sub away from 2222. Kind of a cool number. Just letting you know. Anybody want to even that up for us?
Wow, weak needler Donnie. And in Hill weak.
Down there.
Has Boo Boo? You called him Buzzy. He does have a stream. Yeah, I have his available. Boo Boo for C9, and we have obviously for complexity.
Weak as fuck. Smokes down.
You're good, oops.
Smoke goes down 6.
King of the Hill, recharge. Looking at game 12.
Take cover.
Map controlled the Faze off the opening strat. Trippy already finding a Faze.
One shot top tower.
Druk trying to flank tower and focus on earning a kill off the damage here.
Pro, top A.
Not quite catching Trippy off the rotate here either. And he's jumping into a firing squad too. Good damage. But at the very least, his teammate Manny, who pushed out gold, has an opportunity to break the hill. Awkward start though for TSM. Sliver away from capping it. A spawn's guaranteed. He's going to try to flank it. They probably flipped the spawn to long haul after this too. Yeah, they're giving up this hill. Lost their fight through pipes.
This is the way.
Say Spider. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Druk is 120 FOV last I checked. Looks like he still is. If it's not 120, it's close to it. Good awareness, bro. He's always catching these stray nades, right? Like, the ability to shoot a stray nade is literally a power weapon if you're doing it like he's doing it. Nicely done. Cleans up Penguin. They got the hill advantage control-wise. Coverage through to long haul and gold, forcing A spawns here, keeping them trapped as they push their way to tower. If you're the A spawner, you don't want to waste your time with gold, right? You want to take minimal damage and break through to tower, ideally, so that you've got your shields to push out the map later. But TSM block it down every angle.
Niels is weak. Niels is weak. Nice.
No problem, Taco. I think the C remake will be C multiplayer or just campaign. I got no idea, guys. They could be splitting campaign and multiplayer entirely. I wouldn't be surprised. And if it is multiplayer, I hope it's competitive.
Yeah, one stacks. Going C ply jump.
It always is.
It could be top C.
Yeah, Gabe, I've been wondering about that too. So we got a new org in Halo Esports now, right? Omit. I don't know much about Omit. I followed them today. I think they are a top challengers sponsor, COD challengers sponsor. Omit. They picked up Collect's team. It's with Collect and wait, what am I talking?
2-0.
Huss. Who am I missing? Everybody who didn't quite make it into the roster mania. Or we're sort of like brought together as a result of roster mania, right? Mortally, Huss, Collect, not Descendant, Ezo, Mortally, Huss, and Collect. Descendant is playing with Precision in that inconceivable team.
Go.
Yeah, so orgs coming to Halo is a good sign. It's a positive sign. It could be a combination of the esports doing okay,
Watch your cross.
viewership-wise. It's not incredible, but it's doing okay. Enough to like make a small investment. And there's more Halo to come. So maybe it's like it's future looking. I don't know if they have any special intel. I don't imagine they would, but I guess they're just thinking maybe we can get in on this before the launch of whatever's coming.
Yo, Reflector.
New orgs in the Big 25 is crazy. We beat viewership records from 2024 for the first event of 2025 is what I've heard. So we had more viewers on Champ Sunday than we did for Worlds last year, apparently, at Arlington. Special intel? I don't know. But I do hope that we maintain and improve the numbers. We'll see. This is where you definitely do have to appreciate what Optic is doing for the scene. Both in covering the tournaments and scrims and whatnot, and just the watch parties that Scump and Maniac bring to it when the majors happen, right? Moist Critical and Ludwig getting together, working with Shopify is helpful when they do their watch parties, just to bring eyes to the game.
I'm pushing lows.
Makes no sense otherwise.
No.
I mean, it could be a combination of like people seeing the numbers for Arlington and thinking like maybe the game is attractive enough for a low level investment. TSM up 8-3. I know. We've got one POV, and safe to say Druck is pulling his weight. Don't discount myself. I know I'm doing work. I'm just saying Optic brings you know, a lot of eyes to the game, regardless of what your stance is on the org and the players. Yeah, I mean, Scump and the watch party from COD, bringing that over. I mean, my God.
I'm looking at cat. X.
Had to go check out that Mercules game. If you guys don't know, COD, they just got rinsed. That's gonna be a 3-0. They added Mercules to the new COD roster now, right? In place of Skies, who I guess didn't last long. Is he benched? I think he's benched. Merc had like a 30. I saw the tweet. He had like a 34-11 game. I'm like, shit, I want to see that game. I went to watch it. They checked his POV like 4 times in the whole game. Like it took until he was like 25 kills in like 8. And then they watched his POV. It was kind of wild to me. But it's cool, man. Such a different experience than watching Halo. Already the best player in the team? I think it's way too early to say that. He just had a lights out game 3 to close the 3-0.
Let's see cloud jump.
At 9? That's low for Scum. But yeah, there you go. Like high for Halo, low for Scum.
One shot back Sala. How's my name do nothing?
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping they'd watch more of his POV. I got you, Droopy.
Enemy team took the hill.
Scam.
I'm out of water. I'm gonna go grab some more just after this.
Top tower.
Just about unwinnable situation for TSM to be in.
6 suitcases.
Faze locking this map down. They clutched this map up versus C9 the other day in emphatic fashion. I see you, Droopy. My God.
We're shotgunned.
We'll get more water.
Okay, it's one shot on tower.
Oh my God.
Aping you. He...
Bro, what do you want? I have coffee, but it's not exactly hydrating.
I'm long.
Enemy team
Hey,
took the
guys.
hill.
Dude, you just spawned long.
I gotta get more water, man. Give me a second. Yeah, but what I've been hearing is that there's a lot of talent in challengers, though. Individual talent.
One's in tower.
That's the proof, I guess.
Back.
Why y'all spamming it? So you can spam hydrate and not spam subs? I can't believe this.
Watch out, C-stairs long.
Coffee is the opposite. It's gonna, yeah, exactly. Dehydrate me.
Active camo inbound.
1 minute remaining.
One shot.
That's gonna be GG's probably. 1 minute for 3 hills. They got a lockdown on this too, just bleeding the timer off the A spawn. They're look at all the 5s on the feed, bro. Right? Like everybody just getting 5'd. Left and right. Sick movement out of Druk. I love using that ledge during the fight like he did.
Oh, wait.
Just crouch jump sideways, land on it, and jump off it a second time for height to make that final shot hard for your opponent and give you the advantage. He's got one more. No, he's at a grapple. He's trolling now. They're literally just trolling. Faze gonna take this game. 8-4.
And half full.
I know, but I said I was one away from 2-2-2-2. So, let me get some water.
One shot made Donnie. I can get shock. One shot.
An AM player joined SSG, got top 3, and then yeah, is that just a matter of like challengers being excellent source of competition for these amateur players to get good and to keep up with the pros, or is it an indication that COD and the skill gap maybe isn't as high in COD, that a player can come out of like a challengers and not be on like an existing top sponsored org and compete and pop off and with optic like that? Like what does that tell us, I guess is what I'm asking.
Dude, he's just not dying. Dude, that's so dumb.
The latter for sure. Gen G scrims? Brand new POV? Let's jump in a match with obviously.
I'll be back as well, dude. Holy fuck.
I'm down for some Ryan new POV if that happens.
Round 1. Ball incoming.
Get after that skull, Spartan.
Has a bigger RNG factor.
Laundry in front A. One shot
Yeah.
front A. One shot front A.
Timing is everything, right? Like so many moments
back to
I'll see players just narrowly
with
missing
VR.
those timings
Two cafe.
and either excelling or failing miserably because of it. Now, I'm sure there's a skill gap
One's cafe.
to being on the favorable side of timing more often than not. Like
I'm hearing you.
the way that they carefully shoulder their
never
angles to get the info that they need so that they get the correct timing when they do take their angles and
Bureaus,
whatnot.
Bureaus, right now.
How
Go
long
back,
they
go back,
opt
go
to
back.
hold different sections of the map and whatnot, you know, like reading their
That's no
pushes. But the shouldering that they do to like check their angles so that they can come out confident, because that's what it is. It's like if you have the reaction advantage, you basically win the fight most of the time, right? So it's like how do you stay in a state of reaction advantage as often as possible?
Back A, back
in
A,
COD.
back PD, back A, back PD. Back A, I died, my bad. No, PD last guy. One shot PD.
With how bad the maps are in COD right now, yeah, that's
do
an
that.
aspect I don't understand about the game at all. Is like how do the spawns work and what
spawn PD,
creates
I spawn PD.
advantageous
I'm
and
pushing
disadvantageous spawns with the
One's
maps.
already
and, like,
back, already side
the
to
layout
side,
of the
side,
maps and
side,
whatnot.
I come back A.
Ah,
One
yes,
shot Bureau.
that's right, Aaron. Obviously, it's POV.
Three dead.
Ever play with Why Not? Was
Where?
watching him stream Unemployed 8s with some of his followers. That's funny. At 8 a.m., I definitely wouldn't be on. Wait, 8 a.m. West Coast
throwing
time?
this up, I'm throwing this up, I'm
Damn,
throwing this up right
Tony's
now.
freaking grinding, bro.
This is the way.
That's 5 for me.
Drive door, one shot, drive door. Dead.
Or no, sorry. I guess no, that would have been like 11 for me.
And top.
Drew, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome.
Dead.
I guess that would have
Let's
been
go.
11.
Oh my god. I spawned P1. I
Play
spawned P1. I'm trying to get
78.
C.
I
top
think he's
seed.
talking about Ryan
Should be
Duke's
red or-
POV. I think Ryan Duke plays 84.
I'm going
Yeah, I think
Mando,
he's got
I'm
the
going Mando.
lowest FOV right
Just
now.
throw it up.
Tony on super early and late, right? Because I think he works.
Watch your front A, dead.
I think he has a job during the day.
I'm looking at you,
But respect to his work.
On
ethic.
camo. He shrouded it. He didn't go ATM. He went laundry.
I haven't played with Tony in a long time.
I'm pushing up B.
I'm open to it. You have to be perfect with your timing and never. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's an execution component, absolutely.
That's just
so that
right.
you're beaming on all the right targets and the angles quickly.
Jump over.
But a huge part of it is just your read of the game, constantly staying on top of that read and like winning the reaction fight because you chose the correct timing, you know, intentionally. There is some finessing though. Like, don't get me wrong, it's just not as significant as like Halo.
I Mick jumped. One's bottom B steps, and I don't drive it. Bottom driver right now on the repost.
Golf ball size reticule? Yeah.
Nice. I spawned PD. I'm cutting mid. One tires.
Black
I
Ops
got
4
backstack.
was cool.
I got backstack with tires.
With the stimming and whatnot, the higher time to kill, it definitely felt like there was more outplays in Black Ops 4.
Dead. What is he? Front C. 3 dead. 3 dead. 3 dead. Hear that. I naded it. I can try to help you. I'm trying to help you, Billy. Yeah. One's one shot. One's one shot.
Just walking it backwards, shooting his way out the exchange,
ATM,
right?
ATM, 2 ATM, 2 ATM.
Reticle's first thing to enter, last thing to leave the exchange in that type of situation when you're shooting your way out, right? Super clean. If anybody like
an ATM as well.
approaches that angle, they're getting hit. The moment he spots those two players there, he's backing it up as well. They come out with a numbers advantage here, complexity to grab ball, bring it back to, no, they're holding it.
I'm trying to block PD, I'm trying to block PD.
They might try to win their fight here, yeah, off the split, and then take the A setup following that with the space that they've achieved.
Watch up B-rolls.
This gives them advantage for camo here, too. This could be excellent for complexity if they keep cooking them.
Planners,
good headshot right there. Finds two. Deletes Boo-Boo. Still B side is the open spawn, but Sparty's dead on C here. And that'll flip their space. He will get shot for dropping.
Benches, one shot benches. I'm probably gonna die here.
Can they deny camo? I think camo was picked up.
P1 weak.
He's got like 1 or 2 shots, maybe.
There's 2 there, 2 in ATM. I gave him weapons.
Why can't we see every player's POV during tournaments? Shouldn't they have the tech to make that a reality? Yeah. The observer function in video games is a gift and a curse.
Bottom B sets right now.
Daniel.
Bottom B sets.
Tournament organizers use the observer in-game to watch POVs now. So they only have the POV that they're looking at the time. They could have maybe multiple observers in the lobby, but like in the past, because observers didn't exist, you had to record every POV and have it always accessible, right?
Go for it.
So you could switch between them.
Be honest, is getting back. Wait, there's a guy.
Nowadays, we just use the observer, and that limits us in that regard. MLG had better tech because they sort of had no choice. They had to create the framework, right? Games didn't have the built-in observer capability. But it was low-key better, right? Yeah, because you would get... There are advantages of the observers built into games, though, like for spectators, for sure. With the way that they record stats and stuff like that, but yeah, I miss the authentic POVs.
In cafe, Jen. One shot cafe, Jen. One shot side test, one shot. Last one's pink. Came back. Yeah. One up. Only one up. Just one.
I'm the observer. Damn right. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted.
Top C is damage.
COD and Halo. Yeah, that'll be exciting. I keep forgetting that there's other tournaments happening. We could jump around with the watch party, even though we're going to be pretty preoccupied. We can maybe jump over to other games.
And
take a peek on the FGC side of things. There's got to be some melee.
On you, Joey. One shot on you, Joey, behind you. Scam, bro.
Just Counter-Strike there.
2-1, no one there. Kemo
nice
is on the gen. He's going front mid. He's walking at. They came back to cafe. He's front cafe.
Death camming, just death.
Never, he went bottom mid. He went ATM.
He's got all the intel.
One ATM. He's one shot cafe gen and one's ATM somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm hitting B-reels, Joey.
Damn good observing. Let's go, Gary.
I have PD, guys. I have spawns.
They win the fight in A, they win this round.
One shot hollows.
Likely. Cool. Stays alive. Lethal out of play. Numbers advantage. Ball.
I'm looking at you.
Somehow ball doesn't get to PD. They get cut off in tires. Not sure about that. Ball rotate.
Drave. One shot B-rolls.
Obviously going to wall it off, though, at 88. Still got a good shot to close this out.
In tires, I think. And front, two front A.
Double hit out mid. Nobody shot him,
Two front A had damage. And back A. Only one back A. He's going back A. Back A, one shot. Nice.
There we go. Nice round.
Nice.
One. Ball incoming.
This is almost over. Let him have it.
Just wait pink with him. I'm back. Ivy. I'm getting ball out. I got ball out.
Gonna want a piece of
Nice. Yeah, if you play this direction
Look at Billy.
and people aren't immediately challenging
Nice,
you,
Billy.
then you can sort of make the assumption that
shouting you, Billy. I'm
they're
shouting you. I
pushing,
shouted you,
they're
Billy.
weak on that push on that side of the map. It's good
Nice, Billy.
strategic
One's
play
front
to
A,
get the
front A,
ball
on
off
me.
the
We're bottom
opening
A.
strat,
He's
even
bottom
before
A,
you
I
have the
think. Bottom
kills.
A and laundry.
If you notice that they're not pushing heavily
heard
that
him slide
side,
on
bring
me.
him forward, get the kills as
Yeah.
you hold the ball. Make sure you're part of the
Watch out,
action
that
like
guy.
obviously he's
Get
doing.
you.
He comes out with a trade. Just dropped our
last one.
latest roster. Oh no, Luminon.
Nice, bro. Good, bro.
Thank you for the intel. Wait, so what are you picking up now? I might not be, I'm going to be honest. I'm not 100%
with you.
sure. Are you referring to the Sepstar team? Like, what was the team
I
that
got
you
him,
dropped?
JJ. Walk out weak. He's a repulse though. Watch out. Just keep holding his face.
Welcome, though.
Sure.
Ball dropped.
They push him. They
Enemy
push
has the
him.
ball.
I hit driveway.
Okay.
I'm in driveway. I'm pushing B. Tires went long. Tires long. One shot.
I mean,
one
hopefully you
shot,
stick
one shot,
around and find something.
One shot side set. One shot side door.
Ball dropped.
Dead. No one back A.
Enemy has the ball.
No optic
He's
today.
tire gen.
He's
Tire gen.
joking.
Aping you tires. Running A with repulse. He's 2-shot. He's just sitting in. He went tire gen. One shot caution. Dice.
Which game do I think is the most? Which Halo game? 5.
I don't know.
Trap.
No,
Thank you for the
no,
follow,
no,
man.
they're sitting
Welcome.
there. I think they're-
I have my own personal
I need a
bias
top A. I need a top A. Watch out.
behind
Don't go
that
in. Don't go
farewell.
in.
Like on my experience, it's 5, but like
Top
you
A,
could,
top A,
I'm
sitting
sure
right
there's like a Halo CE
Yeah, sitting
player
top
who
A.
will say it's
Absolutely.
CE.
Traded, traded.
I'm sure there's a Halo 2 player who says H2. You know what I mean? Like,
Enemy has the ball.
shithead. Thank you for the follow, brother. How you doing, man?
Enemy has the ball.
Camo and 5.
No problem,
Camo
Trap.
5, guys. I'm looking B-roll. I can see you went driveway
Just
side,
getting
went
away
driveway.
with
I'm looking
getting away
to
with
you,
any
stop.
username these days, huh? Diagram, Avenue,
MBSS,
Jazero,
MBSS?
and Neuronical?
Like
No,
on
you're
live
you're
fucking
trolling. Is that
4K
real?
television.
Luminon, come on. Are you trolling?
Enemy has the ball.
Neuronical was a very talented player who stepped away from the game, and I thought, like, I don't know if he prioritized school or
read
something.
Way to victory.
Jazero used to be a competitor for Fnatic, right? He's a high tier player as well. I haven't seen him in a while
Tires.
since the
Tires,
VR
one shot.
meta.
There's
I haven't
two
seen-
tires. Two tires.
We announced it. Hold on a second.
Camo has red gun. Camo has red gun. Biceps run out. He's just shouting biceps. You went tires. Two tires to laundry.
No, it says coming soon. Juicy Penguin, thank you for the follow.
Mating your caution.
That's a
Major
good team.
caution.
You got the two
Nice, two
of
bad,
the
two bad.
3 triplets.
I'm in PD, I'm in
Diagram
PD,
and
guys.
Avenue
I got shot
are
from the-
twin brothers of
That
Suppressed.
hit, man.
Suppressed, obviously on Faze right now.
This
He's
is
still
the
in
way.
school?
I'm looking
Okay.
back, I'm looking back over there.
George Wandale, thank you for the follow. That's a sneaky team, Luminon.
Watch
I
out,
will.
watch
I'll
out.
give it a
Look at
retweet a
one.
little bit later.
Cafe is one shot. Nice.
That's a super sneaky team. You've got players with high tier comp experience,
One's
Who've
back
been
A, back A,
grinding
back
for
A.
a
So
long
was Camo
time.
red gun.
and Neuronical, who left the scene at the peak of his talent. I think he was like 19 years old when he dipped out, so he's still a young guy. Very cool, very cool. I like the sound of that
I'm looking at
team.
you. I'm with you.
Enemy has the ball.
Thank you, Luminon.
Nice. I'm in PD. Side steps. A steps. He's sitting on these.
I
Lethal.
think that'll give the
Lethal's in
open
A.
bracket
And they
a
both
lot
on
of
cafe.
trouble.
They got out pink.
Because they're definitely going to open, but I think they'll give the open bracket a lot of trouble. We could see that team break into pools. That would be the surprise.
Side steps, boo boo.
Drip, thank you for the follow. I don't know how well
Okay, they
at
come back,
practice
they come
these
back
guys
to-
are, but I know that their experience will. That speaks
I
volumes.
flip laundry.
So
I
we'll
flip laundry.
see.
I'm gonna flank B, bro. 18
Yeah,
window week.
I mean, with how good Suppressed is,
Halo right there.
came
That
back.
is just
damn good
Oh
Halo.
my
Prep
God.
and swag. Let's go, brother. We did it. Wait, oh no, we're still 2-2-2-1. Why?
Good.
5-month
Shout out
streak.
to Shyway, guys.
Prepping.
Wait for
Thank
Kimbo,
you.
wait for Kimbo.
I'm trying to hit even 2-2-2-2, bro. Thank you, Prepping, man. Much love.
I'm baiting Kimbo. Okay.
Team probably makes it to pool. So yeah, my
Tough T,
question
tough
is
T,
like,
tough T,
how
tough
well
T,
practiced
tough
are
T,
they? I've
Small
got
guy, small guy,
no
small guy.
background understanding of like how where they've been all this time. Have they been practicing?
Run A,
Like,
both run A.
are
both run A.
they, you know?
I
I don't
shouldn't
know.
have child
How
that,
long
man.
could it take to get back into the swing of things?
Wait,
Probably not
definitely
that long. Suppress maybe inspiring his brothers to
Tires,
take
one
the game a little
tires.
bit more seriously, though. I think
Yeah.
Suppress has been probably the most dedicated to his improvement
yes.
between the other brothers. But Avenue and Diagram have always been pretty nasty. Can't stick around.
Tires,
Just wanted to
tires,
swing
tires,
by and say
tires,
what's
tires
up,
right now.
Jersey.
One shot
Welcome,
tires,
man.
one shot
You're always
tires.
welcome. Hope you're doing
And
good.
B-rolls with a red gun.
We'll have
One
some
shot B-rolls,
more
one shot
scrims
B-rolls,
throughout the
that's-
week. So
I'm
if you
looking
come
PD.
back later, You know,
Three
feel
dead.
free. Hopefully we get some Optic and SSG, SR, you know,
dead.
the usual.
Nice.
Jagged, what's up, man? How you doing?
He's P1 fast, I think. I'm here.
TSM up. Yeah,
Let-
we're
let-
watching,
let-
obviously, for a game, though. They're up in this game, by the way, tied in their scrim, so I thought it'd be interesting to check out Complexity as they're looking a little bit better, tied with C9 4-4.
I'm looking B-Ray.
Been playing a lot of Money
Higher
8s?
bottom.
Yeah, they definitely have. Neuronical
And your planers, one shot,
and
one shot, planers.
Zero, on the other hand, I haven't heard anything
And planers was one shot. He's in PD,
since they
weak.
left.
And in tires, I'll go to trade.
So that's interesting.
In PD. In PD, he's in the shroud, running at you. And tires. Tires cutting front, and one's back. Cutting front, and one's back. He's one shot tire down.
I've been doing good, man. You're excited for
He's on
DreamHack.
PD.
It's good to hear.
I spawned C.
Doing well, man.
Nice, Billy. I'm coming.
I feel like I think you reached out to me, and I think I forgot to get back. Now that I'm like noticing your name, brother.
Close.
I think you like meant
Close, two
to
shot.
ask me something. I can't remember.
I heard that.
I gotta hit you up.
I'm cutting your mid, guys.
Phase. No, it's not. I don't think it's finished. We just wanted to watch a game of.
Ball guy,
I wanted to
two
watch a
shot,
game.
two shot side
Obviously.
steps, two shot side steps. And cafe, missing A. Septify was A. His ball guy, dead. Last guy, nice. 3 dead. I spawned PD.
No, the CE Magnum needs to be 3 headshots. The CE Magnum
three
has
driver-
a headshot
clearance either,
modifier,
clearance either.
timeless. It's kind of unique in the way that it operates.
I'm looking at
If you
Joey.
shoot body with
I'm
the
playing the
CE
mid lane.
Magnum, it's a 7-shot kill, I think. Shoxy, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
I
If
hear
you
that, I'm
shoot
going up.
all heads,
and 2
it's
red,
a
2 in
3-shot
arcade, 2
kill.
arcade.
So the variance in TTK for
Watch
the
out, watch out, watch out, watch out,
CE
could you
Magnum
watch
is
that
higher
too?
than
I'm
just
ATM,
about any
ATM.
weapon
Dead.
in just raw
And no-
speed to kill.
ATM,
if you
ATM.
don't consider the movement.
An ATM.
When's the next tournament?
melee, bro.
In 2 weeks. Elite.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Have a Magnum come to Infinite? Yeah, I mean,
got-
I
I got
feel like
Fred,
there's a
I
little
got
bit of
Fred.
redundancy. I'd rather see like a carbine, like a Covenant weapon, or something else that occupies
Oh, good
the category. You know, considering the Bandit is similar to the Magnum. So you're not gonna work them right back and take a round. We got a grueler of a match here, guys, going to round 3, tiebreaker, game 9 in the scrim. What's up with the Halo College
One's
Dirty?
gonna
Did
be
Last Shot
sitting
play it?
tires.
No idea, J-Rag. Apparently, Last Shot lost to Sparty's team. They had a sub that they brought in last minute. I didn't watch the tourney though.
One shot front eight, one shot cafe, John.
See,
Ball guy
Magnum
weak,
skill
ball guy
gap?
weak as
Yeah,
well.
it definitely has a
One
skill
shot-
gap.
one shot- I heard that. One shot ball. And one shot laundry.
I like how
Laundry,
Halo
2 on
is,
laundry, no on laundry, another laundry tires.
where your time to kill
tires, he's tires.
is locked because you can't get a headshot modifier. I like
He's
that
sitting
about
laundry,
Halo
sitting laundry on my body. Just sitting
Personally?
laundry. Still there. Nice.
because
I just want to see you guys.
it makes other aspects of play highly prioritized, like the movement
that's
skill
it.
gap and whatnot.
two
Even though it
APM,
might
two APM.
trivialize like some aspects of like aim skill, because obviously
pushing your
shooting for
pick, I'm
head is
pushing your
harder than body. Something about the way that Halo works is unique.
Well, yeah, came to you. They're
And
pushing
the
you.
damage is even, so it's very easy to call it out and to understand how weak your opponent is.
I'm flipping.
So the team play sort of benefits
I
from the
left you,
simplicity of the shield system, right?
I left you. I'm coming.
You know
I'm
if somebody's a
coming back,
2-shot, somebody's a 3-shot, like what that
Hit the
means,
Mitch. Where's he going?
versus different damage in
I'm
head
playing his
and
damage.
body.
One shot to pay. I'm coming back. No one shot tires. Yeah, there's 2 1-shots. 2 1-shots on me. There's 2 1-shots.
Yeah, it's
One's
very
China wall.
different
China
games,
wall.
guys.
Going P1, guys. He cut bottom C.
OG Shopify was
They're both
last
on
week,
Volcash, they're both
JF.
on
It's on my
Volcash. One's
YouTube.
going
If you
I-
go
both
check my
on C.
YouTube live VODs.
Good live, guys.
It was about a week ago, almost exactly.
Enemy has the ball.
I didn't bounce.
So the CE has no bullet magnetism. So the reticle on the Magnum was
Meta.
huge, but if any section of the
I got that,
Magnum
but
misses, there's no bullet
One sub
magnetism to make the
Yo, we're
shot
up 30
hit.
fish,
So
we're
like
good. One top C, two
you
top C.
you could have the reticle on the player, but still not hit the shot because there
That's
was
one
no
red room, guys, that's one red
magnetism.
room.
Basically,
Higher
so the
purple.
size of the reticle was actually
And
deceiving.
top 5 top C.
Like, I think that's the skill gap. Is that
ATM.
you had to like actually very
I'm
precisely
looking
hit your
Look at your
shot.
damage first. Hold on.
'Cause the
He's not-
bullets
hey,
don't
damage,
bend.
yes. Nice. Camo.
No problem, JF.
I have camo.
Yeah, exactly.
dying.
So there's aim assist but no magnetism. All other Halo games, I believe, have some form
Nice,
of
nice.
magnetism where the bullets bend a little bit if you're within
I
reticle
can try to help
range.
you, right? I have camo, right? They know I'm here, so I'm getting cleared.
Genji, Scrim, and Omit. All right, I'll
I'm
watch
going
it.
trash the mid. I'm going trash the
We'll
mid.
check out a bit. Whose POVs do we have for Genji, Omit?
One's BSS.
Is there a collect POV?
Back IV. One shot, back IV.
Enemy has the ball. Ball
I can't. I have to get off at 8:30
Nice,
p.m.,
nice,
guys,
nice.
so we can't watch much of that. I got coaching later.
I'll watch that. Absolute, dad. Bottom C, bottom C. Bottom Mando. One shot Mando, one shot Mando, one shot Mando, baby.
Nice peaks.
This is the way.
Keeps him weak. Curious. Thank
And
you for the
top
follow,
IV,
brother.
top C,
Welcome.
top C as well.
Let's
Maybe
go.
back IV full. He went back Mando.
Is that who I think it
He's
is?
gonna back Mando, I think, Billy.
Thank you, brother.
Sab.
I'm
not IV,
TVR2.
though.
Welcome, man. Thank you. Ryan is online. Love to hear that. All of Gen G
He's
is,
got, like,
is
laundry on
streaming?
us. Piece of-
Breaking shot POV?
One shot, yeah, there's two.
Four-way Gen G POV?
Yeah, one shot Redderman top C, one shot Redderman top C.
COL definitely looking a
You have
little
gun- you have
better
gun
now,
time, you have
right?
time, you can
They've
do it.
received a lot of criticism, but they're putting in the work,
bottom
and,
C
and
as
you know,
well.
hopefully that's paying off.
Last guy bottom C, they two just won. You have a 1v1.
If they take this game, they take the lead in the scrim.
Nice.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Oh shit. Yeah. I got nades, I got damage. He's one shot P1, one shot
It's
P.
not
Dead.
Shyway.
It's him. Two dead. Dead. Don't even
Will
worry about
boy!
It's just good Halo.
5
right there.
gifted.
It's just damn good Halo.
Two dead.
My God, love to see it. Will
That's
boy,
one C.
let's go, brother.
That's one
Is
C.
it? It's just Will.
Can you go for it, Billy? Go
5
for it,
gifted
Billy.
Banksy, Zoo boy,
I'm looking B sets. I'm looking B sets.
Two-eyed
Yeah,
shot.
bottom he says trash. One shot. What
Sir
the fuck is he
Mr.
doing?
Reality.
One ATM,
Dim,
one shot ATM.
DeVincent, I think. DeVincent, welcome, guys. Will boy, you go, man. Thank you
much
so
that
much
as
for the
well?
5 gifted. Let's go. New name in the chat.
the
222
success?
treat. Wait, why is it?
Good
It
one,
still
good
says
one. I
2221.
have an IV cam.
I think
Your
it's
IV 's clear for
bugged
now?
out, bro. It's got to be bugged out. We literally just got 5.
Still no one top C.
Either way, man, I appreciate you. Thank you, Will.
I
go.
spawned Mando. I'm just baiting.
Any number greater than that is still a plus in my eyes.
Bottom trash. One shot, guys. Dead. I'm trash. Oh shit.
We got to get a 2, 3, 4,
Let's
5.
get trash. Let's get camo, I think. He's just gonna go for a ball. He's gonna go for a ball. 3 dead still. 3 dead still.
What's the future
Still
look like for Halo?
One
in my
just
opinion?
won. I spawned pink. I can get pink with you fast, Billy.
I mean,
top C, top C,
I
top
try
C.
to be optimistic.
Uh,
Microsoft has
top C,
like
top C, one shot,
limitless
top C.
pockets.
One shot P1, one shot P1. IV, top C, Andrew.
I know that the
Jumped out.
franchise has been fumbled
Alright,
in a lot of ways,
also,
but the decisions that
hold
they're
your face.
making are good ones as far as the engine
that.
change. And
One's
I
one's
feel
ATM,
like
one's ATM. Yeah, he just went ATM.
hopefully they've learned a
One
lot
else
of
on
valuable
though.
lessons with how to
I'm dying to top C. I'm dying to
set
top C.
things up for the next game.
That is just good Halo.
God.
right there. That is just damn good Halo.
up,
My
Yeah.
God, happy 1-year anniversary gut. Let's go, man. 12 months.
They just shot the
Love to
weak
see it.
one.
Tier 1. It's still
What's your
stuck, bro. It's literally still stuck. It won't get unstuck. Maybe if I like,
I hear that.
thank you so much, man.
I
I think I'm gonna
bringing
end
this
the
trash, I'm
goal
bringing
and
this trash. Watch my
start
barrels.
the same one just to see what happens.
Nice. It's one hold. One more hold. One hold. One hold. I hear that.
No, I have no idea.
Yeah, well, one shot. One shot.
I baited you guys
I'll come
saying
back,
we just
Joey.
need one sub, and no matter how many you send, it just stays stuck.
One driver. Bottom driver door. Bottom driver. Last guy. Could be Mando.
Much love, God. Welcome back, man.
Good share. Good share.
Good win.
One shot. Come here. Come here.
I'm optimistic about the future of Halo. I think if it releases on multiple platforms,
Two cuts, one's up, one's
it's
up.
about to end, and it's done with an engine that's easy to scale, then we'll hit a wider audience and have more longevity than we did with Infinite. Well, the supply will meet the demand better, hopefully.
Top mid and A plat now. Just two top mid, two top
On
mid.
the Infinite sub glitch.
Two monkey.
Yeah, maybe. If only. 49 to 41 is TSM looking to lock out Slayer as well, man. You'd think FaZe would at least find an advantage here. That's going to be dead to rights suppressed. CE already remastered? It is. So if there is a Halo CE coming out, like it's not a remaster, it's a remake if they make a new one. Right? So it would be an entirely new game built off of the bones of like the CE story, basically. But I have no freaking idea what they're doing. I'm just saying if it's a remake, it's a little bit different. TSM maybe 10 wins in? We got to get a proper update here. Hold on. Gen G and Omit is already 2-1 into their scrim. I'll add some POVs to the docket or whatever. 9-5 is Faze TSM. 5-4 right now for COL versus C9. They're currently winning. We got a hype train incoming, level 1. I like the sound of that. Don't let the frozen sub numbers fool you. Why don't I make a membership for YouTube? A bunch of us don't like Twitch. Mark, you can subscribe on YouTube right now. I just don't, unfortunately, have benefits for you on YouTube. But there are members in my YouTube channel. There's 3 options. There's like the $4.99, $6.99, and like there's a join button. Yeah. Please feel free, man. I'd appreciate it. I'm working on getting a set of new subs and badges for May 23rd. So stay tuned there. At the moment, you just get the generic badge on YouTube. Okay, we're waiting on this. Let me just add some POVs. Hold on. Damn, bro. Front page of Twitch and stress is popping off. 2,300 viewers. How do I get on the front page, man? Ryan do POV. Piggy POV. Scrimming dark inside.
Yeah, no, when I had Chem
Breaking shot
it's kinda
POV.
weird
We've
for
never
me.
seen breaking
So,
shots
a lot of
POV
green.
in a scrim before.
I mean, no, Mikey just hit a snipe. Like, if Mikey didn't hit that snipe, she probably would go weird.
That's kind of cool. I wonder if it remembers common. Yep. Common POV. Who am I missing? King Nick. King Nick POV? I don't know how it works. Or what his username actually is. No King Nick POV. All right, we got 3 out of 4. That's pretty damn good. Trucks game is starting. We'll watch this. Wait, why are we calling him King Dick, bro?
I'm just G-siding into red. His name to me. 2 cat and 1's Mangler. 2 cat, 1 Mangler.
Time on the cock emote? No thanks.
Neil's gonna jump on camera.
I'm a partner on Twitch. I can apply to the front page.
Showing him.
Okay, cool. I'll look
Watch him.
into that. Thank you, Gary.
Watch Neil's, he's just nading you. You're good.
Timeless. Come on.
Burn it. Nice.
Just being on the page gives you a massive viewership boost because people they're not watching your stream, I don't think. I think your stream is like auto playing somewhere. I think is how it works. So people who are like in and out of the page, not actually watching, I guess, are counting as viewers. But we could leverage that and use that to maybe invite some other people to Halo who may not be interested. I'm not sure. Looks good today. No new routine, Valiant. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Like the opposite of a routine today.
Nice. I can give you.
Got plus 10 every game, and I get some brain dead teammates. I hate D5. Plus 10 is good enough for you to get out of D5. You just got to win slightly more than you lose, right? If you're getting plus 10, then you're probably getting like -9 or -8 most. Because plus 10 means that your MMR is still slightly lower than your deserved rank. So you should be able to break the Diamond 6. At least.
I can give you.
It's frustrating, man. It's very frustrating, but you gotta woosah. Shift your focus a little bit.
And once I see. Or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, Timeless.
Forward.
That's Trip Cap for TSM.
One's up.
3 dead here, too. They can push them into long haul.
Yeah.
Under their spawn space. Looks like they're flipping into A instead.
I'm looking village. Okay. You can look at it. I'm looking at it.
Oh, waiting heaven. Smart play. Penguin behind Druck. Instead of capping the hill right away, right? This is a good way to play Strongholds. Is instead of desperate, like jumping to the hill and letting the enemy know that you're there, which they can easily collapse and kill it. The first spawner, Penguin in that case, stayed heaven. He pushed out to heaven and hid, right? So his teammate in hill collects the hill for the distraction. Penguin takes advantage of that to cut off Druck on his rotate. That's a smart way to get your map control back, basically. Instead of just being the first spawner and jumping into hill, push out the map, hide in the corner, let the play develop so that you can get an advantage.
I'm just getting blanks.
You got me and Toad. Probably gonna be active on Twitch. Hey, all good, God. Happy to have you, brother.
Monkey resters.
Not what you expected. I know, Spike. But that makes it fun for us, right? If it's what you expected, then you won't hang out. Now you might stick around and watch some drugs.
Top tower. Ball shoot top tower weak. Weak top tower, trippy.
Somehow backing off the tower chow, but eventually we'll not get away with it.
Window. He's playing front. He's mid-bridge.
Yeah, it's Trippy coming out with it. Everybody dying. Your Talik last alive. Looking to
Going
collect C.
He's in B. And one's bottom mid. Bottom mid weak penguin. I don't know. And red falcoted.
Gotta ideally win their fights in pipes before they collapse and collect B, but Trippy will take it instead. Beautiful double out of Trippy. No Trippy stream today, but he's doing work right here. They'll hold control of the map. How many years of HCS for H5? 3 years. 3-legged. We're in uncharted territory with year 4. 3 years for H5. And then we had MCC. Like, we had, like, a more casual set of events ran by third-party organizations like UGC. Ran MCC tournaments until 2020, and then we switched back to Halo 5. Year 4, who knew? We might get a year 5, bro. I don't know. You know, stay up the. I mean, ideally, if we do, the game evolves, and a new game is on the horizon. But we'll see.
Give me.
They lost a lot of time with this exchange here. Truck picking up camo. Not activating it right away. Soul type losing the 1v1. Druck will guarantee it. Nice.
Watch village.
Damn, bro. Faze getting away with that hill is unfortunate. They don't have good spacing on the map just yet either. Druck fighting from down low. Great denial shot. It's going to give his team time to break through gold, hopefully, but Soul Snipe. Like, yeah, he's getting shot by Whirl and A, maybe? Somehow top gold. Penguin's going to get the angle. Soul Snipe maybe should have opened fire on Whirlpool a little bit earlier. Or sorry, Druck maybe should have opened fire on Whirlpool. He was pinging it out. I don't know if he had an opportunity, even though he's exposed in the center. Just to make sure they guarantee the pick so he has, so Soul Snipe can fight Penguin. Faze definitely heating up. So they lost that last Slayer.
Run. One shot B. One shot village.
That's what I'm hoping for too, right, Valiant? All the way to launch, yeah. All the way to the beta. Or whatever the hell they're going to give us. One shot Niels. Yeah, I doubt it, Elon. That they would change all the maps, but yeah, like at least like 4 new maps would be nice, but who knows? Replace all the, you know, basically all the existing Forge ones. Rework the game types, like a significant overhaul. Or just stuff that like feels like it could be changed positively.
Just watching you.
Shock rifle available. Active camo.
Deals and dropping in like.
CE's 25th anniversary is next year. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Penguin somehow living in the corner, forcing Druck to come out and die as the last player. He's got a weird staggered death where he's spawning late after his teammates here. Going to try to join them for the play. He might play a long haul. Oh, he spawned way back in C.
You guys forget that.
He's getting doubled. He got a shoulder check on the sneaky. I believe noticed that a player's on sneaky there. Didn't push it full way. Team dies here too. Now he's alone again. Great bank nade on Foul, right? Not enough to clean up the kill. Foul going to shut him down. And that's their chances. Any hope they had a victory. Lockdown game out of Faze, though, right? 250-49 is the most confident win from Faze we've seen in this scrim so far. At least I've seen in this scrim. So good looks out of Faze. Ryan did POV for a game. They're deep in this one. 2 minutes 38 left. Up 4-2. Last time we watched Gen G, they had a high-quality scrim versus SSG. I think the day after they had a rough one. I think it was maybe versus Faze. They had a rough scrim.
One shot out the window. He's left window.
But SSG, they look good, interestingly. That horrible new mode get added. It's going to be added separately to its own playlist. Seek and Deploy.
I'm going PT with you.
And not being added to Win.
2 shots, 1 shot. He's a bridge.
That's on a CE remake. I'm open to whatever as long as it is fun and,
Probably going
you know,
Yeah,
is skillful and
2p2, 2p2.
works well. I don't know. I'm open to it.
Watch it.
I think it's risky. It's a risky decision. People have a lot of preconceived notions about the story and the gameplay of Halo CE.
Gonna be our bad.
And the classic Halo fan
That's a
base,
great trade.
you know, despite the fact that people's opinions have kind of shifted a little bit on what Halo's gameplay should be, they definitely haven't disappeared, you know? That fan base is going to be really up in arms when they find out that they're sprinting and sliding in their Halo CE remake, you know?
He's going.
Morley with the over, by the
No, he's
way.
going bridge now.
In the
Bridge,
util,
bridge,
he's got a death cam on the
bridge,
camo, but
he's
likely
bridge,
going to pull
bridge,
this
one shot
flag.
shoots, one shot bottom shoots.
They haven't done it
He's
yet,
front
though.
base.
I take it back.
1 RP, killing me. Our fridge, a little weak. Our fire, our P door maybe. And our 2 shoots. Nice.
The old guy. Yeah.
Peter went.
Crazy. That's a crazy one, Timeless.
No one, what should I flag?
I got one.
I got one.
Another one flag, I think. Last guy. One just spawned also. He's in lag, guys.
He's Arjun. Arjun, 2 shots. Absolute dead.
I'm playing forward. Ryan, their flag spawn.
Yeah,
Let
they're
them
on.
shit on you. Let them shit on you.
Yeah, and their window OP. Window weak. Window a little
Damn.
weak. And their shrooms. Their window weak.
He had that audio cue for the player wrapping around behind them
They're gonna
for
go for touch.
util, decided to ignore it, focus the fight in top base. Looks like they got this window with 40
Give one
seconds.
Like guys going on. Don't worry about him. Dylan. 5-3P or something.
I know, he's always bad. I mean, look, I
Our
try to not to
Our flag a little
stay
weak.
or comment on any of that stuff.
I'm in their gen.
But I saw that like hotel, was it a hotel camera footage of him? That shit was, yeah, that was
Yeah, we can let him cap.
any sort of reservations you'd
Yeah,
have
Peter-
about the
Peter one
guy is
shot.
confirmed with
Push that
that
back flag.
video. That was dark.
Got him. Last guy in our base. No.
Like, wow, okay.
All dead. One just.
If he has the
spawned.
capacity for this,
He's going
then
LP probably. He's
what
RP.
else
He's
does he
on
have the
fire. Our fire
capacity
first guy.
for,
Our
you
fire
know?
first guy. He's gonna be RP door.
really frightening to see.
Let's get-
Okay, okay.
4-3. They're going to close it confident. No optic today. We got a surprise showing of Genji. Genji and the newly sponsored Omit roster. Druck is offline off that. So the final scrim score, I guess 15 games, 9-6. They played one Slayer. Solid scrim at a TSM. They'll win it by 3. One thing's for certain. Greatly missed the dub. Hitting a perfect G slide. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I hope that doesn't. I mean, there's always going to be something, I hope, but we'll see.
Bomb take.
We're about to enter OT
10 seconds.
in Aqua Bomb here.
Bomb take. Overtime.
Brandon, I'm not sure. I can't remember if they beat TS or beat SSG. Okay, guys, enough about that. I know, I agree, Jake. We'll find a balance. Really? Yeah, I mean, not that I wanted to put us down the rabbit hole, but safe to say,
Bomb take.
looks like the punishment that he
Not today, friend.
seems to be getting is warranted.
Bomb army.
Should be GG's right here. Numbers advantage in blue, and they blocked it down. Nicely done.
Object. Nearing victory.
Breaking shot POV is something new. Ever watched him play?
I did not go for snipe, bro.
No nades
the
thrown
bond-
off the
one shot.
open by
Shot the
neither
bond,
player. Interesting. Huss eventually gets one in there. Kills breaking
Dead,
shot.
3 dead. Snipe. Tower.
Players prioritizing playing very fast for mid to chow the OS. And I guess nades maybe slow them down. I'm not sure.
Going for it.
So much Halo on your screen. You like what you see, Keek? Breaking shot going to come back and collect the snipe off his death in the open. Got some coverage from the win here with Common pushing out snipe side. Their spawn space is limited.
Spiral.
Got to be in the center of the map. Finds collects face. I see open.
Behind me.
4v3.
This guy. Or
That makes sense. Somebody flanking through the map to get to the base. Huss drawing some attention here.
One shot.
Awkward
One
scope
shot. Arches.
location
Arches.
out of breaking shot, but he's still
One. I
translated.
died with snipe, bro. He's grabbed my snipe. Ring one. Ring one, Huss.
He scoped on it poorly, but he
He
still
gets
snapped
through.
and hit it, which was nice.
Our cube.
I'm going back for a sniper.
There's a
not
guy
quite
front
gonna
base.
get
Our
it.
front base coming to Nick. There's a snipe down, Max. Nope.
Closer the
nothing.
gun is to the reticle? Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're
He's
saying.
armored. He's armored. Yeah. It's just one guy. It's just one guy. It's just one guy.
Well, the lower FOV does make it feel like your aim is more like flexible. It's like kind of easier to aim with the lower FOV. You probably don't get
Is
more
guy
aim
ring one?
assist, but I kind of get it though.
I know, bro. Like,
Wow. First plank gonna go in less
he's
than
our
2
elbow,
minutes.
Ryan. He's going lamp. He's gonna go lamp. One shot.
I don't have a score for this right
He's
now.
our top tower.
I
He's our top tower.
think it's 3-1 is the scrim score.
Towers one
Actually,
shot.
it's 2-2. I take it back. 2-2 Gen G and Omit.
I'm dead.
Probably like too much
Thank you,
on
thank you.
screen. I'm not gonna lie, but is this what we're looking at right now?
Where's lamp gone?
All right, let's go.
Yellow.
Looks like a little town.
He's armoring now.
Anthracite? Is that what you're talking about? Anthracite? That like multi-layered vertical map with this, like it's got like it looks like a town square kind of. There's a few maps that are kind of like a town square, so I don't know.
He's sitting. Dead. This guy tower, I think. Yeah, our snipe. Yeah.
C9 is up 6-5 on complexity, by the way. That scrim is
Tower,
neck and
tower.
neck. They keep going back and forth on games. C9 won the last 2 in a row to bring them up to 6-5.
Yeah. You,
Okay, I'll allow it, bro. Enjoy your high FOV, brother. A little more than expected. Doesn't do well in Fortress Bomb. It seems like it. It's definitely not a pretty one for them at the moment. He's got the audio cue. That player might know he's up above him. Okay, maybe not.
ring three.
Guarantees it with a beatdown. Got good spacing on the elbow. Finds the face of Huss for 2. They got to get a ball rotate going here. 3 dead with Mortally. Spawners in spiral side of the map. Maybe. Spiral to back base. There's Collect. First spawner, now dead.
He's armory.
Somebody got through. Can they ignore him and rotate the ball to base? He finds Huss and Collect twice in a row, right? Good cleanups here.
He's back base with a BR.
Third spawner up now in the base. Yep. There he is. Mortally now
elbow,
dead.
more elbow.
3. Collect now first spawner again as they keep coming back. Ezo, who was living in the base, got a kill on King Nick. Shutting them down, limiting their resources to get the plant here. They're in trouble now.
Bomb's on it. Our back step. One shot on bomb. He's going.
Drop down to 90 FOV. That's been helping you. Better accuracy. Okay, fair enough.
Ring three with snipe. Jet on.
35 out of Rydoob. Still got plenty of time to make this happen. Breaking shot trying to double up with Common here so they can safely push out the base. Bomb already in the elbow. Players at Omit are hiding in corners likely. Yep.
Basement. At once.
Knowing they're getting pressed, just trying to guarantee any trades or kills they can get. If they win or trade a fight, it's good for them.
I hear you.
What sort of behavior can one conduct themselves when viewing this content? I mean, you could do anything that you want to yourself. I mean, if it's Boner City for you watching Halo content, by all means, more power to you, as long as you're not bothering anybody. I don't know. What sort of
He's on me.
what was your expectation for that question, Gut? Behavior. Be you know, try to be kind.
Cube.
You know, as long as you're not hurting anybody. You think what you want.
I'm dead. Ring 2, our side. Ring 2, our side.
Yeah,
Box.
4-7, 4-6-7 in that range is popular for sure with a lot of these guys. The faster pace players like to play on 4-7-7, like Legend and Last Shot. Bound's pretty close too.
Tower's 1 shot. Ring 2. Dead.
You got to find your
Yeah,
own
dead.
setting though,
He's
right? It's
ring
like
2, he's ring
you can
2.
use the pros as a
Did not
framework.
OE,
Just
did
find
not
your own
OE.
thing. Classic, Doug, huh? 2 dead though. 3 dead. This is much better timing.
I'm looking for the OE.
I gotta get the bomb and get it up there
He's
quickly.
sniper
Kind of
shot,
slow in the
Huss.
rotate. I'm not gonna lie. Here we are, finally playing thing.
No,
Elbow
bro.
open right now, but Huss somehow killing Common. King Nick gonna find Huss.
On snipe, on
He
snipe.
drops the
snipe
ball
wall.
to clean it
One
up.
more, one more.
He'll get to play it. Perfect. 5 minutes 30 left. Still trying to maintain some coverage on the side of the map. They will lose some of their teammates. Breaking-Shot gonna play his life low. Snakebite is 4-7-7. Cool.
1 shot on bomb. Collect.
Suppress joined Luminon Gaming under a different nickname.
What?
Envied?
Collect this bomb.
No, Envied is Avenue, Jerome. Avenue is one of 3 triplets, right? Avenue, Diagram are all twins with Suppress.
Back steps.
I saw Luminon come in the chat earlier. Pretty cool
Okay.
announcement, man. I'm looking forward to that
Ring
team.
2's weak.
No problem, guy. Okay, cool. I'm on 5-6-6, Jessica.
Back steps.
So pretty close,
Tapping
right?
this too.
Like, Bounds on like 4, 6.5, 6.5. A lot of the pros are on 4, 7, something like that.
There's
For
no
some
one on,
reason,
no one on.
5-6-6 is something I landed on years ago, and I got
Back step,
comfortable
back step.
playing that way. And if
Back
I
step, one
switch
shot
it,
right.
I sort of get in my head, so I don't mess with it too much. Oh, you're joking? Oh, on you. I see, Jerome. Yeah, I know it's confusing, bro. They're all
One
twins.
basement, guys.
But they're all good at Halo too. Like that's kind of unprecedented. It's like triplets who are pros. Triplet
He's
pros.
right.
I don't think we've seen that. We've had got a
a
lot
guy
of
grabbing you, ring
good
3.
twin duos, right? But not triplets.
He's armory, he's armory. Basement.
Sure. Look, dead zones. I mean, I kind of feel like I have to explain how they work before I say what they
He's
are. You know what I mean? Like,
One shot snipe.
I zero out my
He's
center
going
dead
cube side.
zones.
He's cube side.
And I put
He's
my
on the
axial
side.
as low as possible.
sitting.
So starting at 0, and then I raise it up until my drift goes away. Because my axial dead zone,
That's one elbow, Ryan.
if I zero them both out, my controller stick drifts, right? And then my threshold, the higher your threshold, the less stick movement for you to hit max
Or
input
lamp,
speed
chasing me.
on the
One shot.
stick.
There's two.
Dirty snaps at a breaking shot. Finds
More
Huss.
here.
There's the
On me,
third.
on the
Looking
left,
for
on the
2.
left.
Hold on. Collect it. Ego it. Oh, my word. What a face.
He's sniping under you, Ryan.
Got the info on bottom tower. Looking to help out Ryan here, too.
Where they going? Where they going?
Clean set of kills, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, higher your input threshold number, the less stick movement for your controller to recognize full peg stick speed, if that makes sense. So for strafing,
Long tower.
I put it on 15. Because the idea, the theory is that I want a faster strafe ramp up, right? So I put 15 movement threshold. But my aim threshold I keep
What's all
lower.
right?
My
Under
aim
your
threshold is
arches?
5. Because I already have 5 acceleration. And if I double up with aim threshold, it feels like my sense ramps up to full speed a little bit too quickly. It's hard to control. But some pros do 15 threshold, so it's really up to you. So the final dead zones would be 0, 3, is there 0, 15, 3, 0, 5, 3 for aim for the last 3.
Okay.
I got a vid on setting. I have a
Shit.
1-minute settings
Go on.
guide. Short. Go to on my YouTube channel. Go to my shorts
One guy right.
and look
Go,
up.
ring 2.
There's one,
Ring 1.
sort of recent
shot,
in
ring
the
2, our
shorts. It's
side.
not recent, but it's one of the most recent ones that I made. That's called
Ring 1, chasing.
best settings, best controller
Squirrel.
settings in 1 minute.
I spot one shot.
And I briefly talk about sensitivity and settings, just like overall. It's a good, simple guide.
Me too.
On the fly, did you being banned? Yeah, I haven't put a short on YouTube in a while, bro. Probably should. Since that Splitgate video. Had a couple cool shorts.
Arches. He has repulse. He has repulse. He's our tower. He's our tower. He's our tower. 100% our tower.
You just ordered the fly, did you? Oh, no.
Ring 3.
Good luck with that.
Ring 3, collect. Ring 3, collect. He's our right side coming.
Interesting, guys. Yeah, the Razor's got a lot of hidden
Sweet.
tech. People were saying
Hey,
you can
nice,
slow your
nice, very
sensitivity down with a button press. Sounds pretty crazy. Hey, Ron, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're on Breaking
Okay.
Shots POV. First time look
Elbow, collect.
at this man on Gen G. TSM Faze Scrim is over. TSM won today. Unexpected.
Right here. Chase me, coming.
Mark, you found it.
He's
Way
behind,
the
behind.
Spartan. Let's go.
Good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo, brother.
Ring 2 in tower.
Thank you, Mark.
Ring 1 shot. Ezzo,
Love
dead.
to see you, man. Who's TSM? Is Drux team.
I'm trying to look, bro. I'm trying to look.
I set you up some
Nade tower,
perks.
nade tower. He's
Ah!
right there. Go behind you, behind tower.
Stay tuned. I'm sorry, Mark. I love you, though, man. Thank you. Gotta give you exclusive badge and emotes, and then the plan is to put my Patreon
check
content, which I haven't posted on Patreon in a bit either, post that for members only. So members only coaching sessions, basically, where I post other coaching sessions that my students have agreed to let me post, and that only members can see those sessions. Is what I'm thinking of doing. I just never took initiative.
The top tower. And their armory,
Can
bro.
I coach you
It's
now?
spawn armory.
Not this instant. You could sign up. That's fine, 50. Do what you got to do. As long as you're not competing with it in tournaments, you're okay. You don't have to worry about it.
Then use Armit. I think I know it looked kind of.
There isn't anything in Infinite that I think you could macro that is going to change the game to the point where you're like cheating. Like the only thing I can imagine macroing is spamming crouch. But even that isn't like insanely game changer.
One shot white wall. One shot white wall. One shot white wall. Sab. One shot white wall.
Complexity's winning this game.
Hill,
So
hill,
we're going to go to
hill,
Obviously's POV to see him lock it out right here. There's still 2 minutes 15, and with the rate that it's going, they could come back on him, right? C9 has a sliver away from Captain Mid.
No one tires. Two
And
tires.
enough
one
time on the
tires.
board to collect the next one as well.
A-back's flanking.
Yeah, awkward scenario to be in for Obviously. Going to dip out the hill. He's got no choice. That will be a capture
I'm white
for
wall, guys, I'm white wall,
C9.
one shot.
Looking to get one more hill to tie it up.
Back in. One shot. Back in. I got shots. Alright, you top tower, damage.
The upper paddles
Nice,
are
nice.
awkward for me. I've been
Top tower one,
tanking
tower one.
games. Won't regret the fly, did you?
What's
Yeah.
tower one? Absolute tower one.
Are you talking about
Absolutely tower
upper
one,
on the
it's not
top
that
of the controller? Because I find those paddles annoying too for the Razor.
A-bags.
The Razor
Fucking big.
benefit
I got
that you
big, I
get
got big.
from
Hold it big. Right side big, right
it's
side big
very
out.
responsive, but it's kind
drop.
of a gift and a curse in a way. It's kind of harder for me to control. It's like I hit shots that I wouldn't normally hit, but I also miss shots I wouldn't normally miss with the Razor.
I'm back green right now. Watch pillars, Billy.
The upper back paddles, yeah. The paddles are okay. I like how easy they are to press, like the clicky aspect of them, but the placement of them.
Here, just keep looking
Not
right,
my
keep looking right.
favorite.
Just stuck. Yeah, just keep looking. It's fine. Actually, I'm swinging. It's a Met.
And they're curved in a way where you can't just use your middle finger to hit them all. It wants you to use your middle and your third finger, or your third and your pinky to hit them, right? The Razor feels small. Yeah, if you
Sniper. Top tires. One shot in
if
the vent,
your
one shot in the vent,
index finger is the only thing that hits the bumper and the trigger,
and
the
A plan
controller
hill,
is not
hill.
well
I'm getting my shield.
built ergonomically for your hands, kind of. It's sort of
Play
built
right,
in a
play
way
right.
that ensures you have these two
One shot, two,
fingers
dead.
on trigger and bumper
Good time.
is kind of how
Good
it
time.
feels.
No one big.
Should be able to lock out the game here, bro. Off those kills. Clear numbers advantage. A spawn's guaranteed. They're whipping every nade they got. He missed the guy in big door. Not that it matters.
Yeah, I'm changing my fucking weapon model again, bro. I can't hit
No,
a
use the
fucking
shoulder
stun.
paddles? Okay. They're not bad if they're being used for something that's not super meaningful. Like, maybe like nade switching or maybe pinging or something.
Bro, I've been getting shit on the last 2 games, bro. I deserve it.
Snakebite does it for D-Scope. Didn't have anything else to use for nades. RS for nades? Yeah, true.
Oh my god, it was my 2 as well.
That's the one thing that you hit, and then your nades become worse because you made the change, right? It's a tricky thing with changing up those controls is like, oh shoot. Then something else goes by the wayside, right? It's never like a perfect swap where you make the change and it's like, oh, my game is just infinitely better. Bullets, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Raidu POV Gen G right now are
Red elbow.
down in this scrim, I believe 3-2.
Red elbow has 2 shots.
David, thank you for the YouTube follow. Let's go. Chat, we are pretty close to 63,900, by the way. If you guys are on YouTube, you haven't subscribed on YouTube, hoping to close in on 64K before Dallas. We got 2 weeks to get there. We got to go ham, though. I appreciate you all for the subs if you sub or like the broadcast. Help it get out of the algo. I know it's not like a crazy scrim day, but we still got some high-quality Halo here, you know?
Yeah, I'm here, sniper.
Complexity tied their scrim. I'm going to take Faze TSM off.
Cave, last guy. Cave weak. 2 shots. 2 shots in him.
Because they're done now. 9-6 was the score TSM.
20 blue elbow, probably, maybe red elbow, but probably blue. Get ready to fight left. Get ready
Yeah,
to fight
try
left.
that out. That's better, Fearless. I think right stick click for melee makes more sense than nading with your right stick.
Grass, trench, 1 shot. 1 shot, red trench.
But it's still going to be adjustment.
Yeah, stay up top while you kill him. Oh.
Stream it every day. Kid wants it. It's good to hear, Fix. It's good to see more of his POV, though.
He's the rocket. Yeah, probably 2 under me. And blue maze. And 3 snipe. 2 1-shot mazes getting shields.
Crowed.
That is just good Halo right there. That is just
Damn good Halo, brother. We were 1 away from 2-2-2-2, right? I guess we just lost a bunch at all at the same time. Crone, thank you so much for the gifted. Welcome, War Tank. Let's go. All part of the process, right? All part of the process. Thank you so much, Crone.
2 red. Blue silver to grass, weak. And red maze, weak. 1 shot, dead. Sniper imp on me, sneaky on me, not hurt. 2 sniper imp, last 2. Last guy sniper imp after.
Cool, Fearless.
Last guy sniper imp.
Yeah, once you get used to it, I think that's better than nading with your right stick.
Sniper imp. Sitting mid. I'll look miss.
Yeah, his nade is on a paddle. There's no way he's pressing down on the D-pad to nade. It's got to be on a paddle.
Pyramid.
Yeah, use a paddle. That makes sense.
Get away.
Ryan who changes FOV finally? I think he's on 84. He's in the 80s somewhere. Like, it still looks low.
So 1 shot. Dead.
But it might be higher. I'm not sure.
Blue change. Yeah. Red elbow, 1 shot. Another one. Yeah. He's bottom mid.
Just winning by 1 here, 35 to 33.
Red cave?
Numbers advantage.
Blue, if I had to guess.
It could be blue if they're not already a red cave here.
They're gonna split. Got 1.
Good call of the splits.
Nice, last guy red window.
Nice lineup. Ready to watch him on the escape here. Blue spawn's guaranteed though. They left red open now. I don't know if they're pressing blue hard enough to split it. Collect spawning there tells me they're all blue. Or being in blue.
I got more. Cave weak to sniper him.
Blue BR, collect.
2 shots, blue BR.
Nice. Easy beat down.
Not hurt. We're fucked.
Still up by 3.
1 shot maze. Maze dead. You're fucked after. 3 dead. Last guy. 1v1. Or 1v2. 2v1. Blue elbow.
Got numbers to ensure they don't get rockets for free here.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I got Joe. 1 shot.
Oh no. Can he get out? He's a bullet from death.
Bottom mid, never died.
Somehow gets out from top rocks there and cleans up mortally. Nice response.
Top rockets not hurt.
Could have been a blunder for Ryan, but he still got something out of it. 46 now. Keeping him off rockets. Calm with the flank here. Big kill if he can find it. Ryan did with the assistance, but no angle.
Red silver.
Finding Huss here instead. Nicely done.
Fountain dead.
Clean.
Top sniper.
Ryan did kind of popping off in that last life. That should guarantee it.
Don't worry about blue elbow.
Just 1 kill.
1 sniper, 1 shot. 2 there.
Nice. Try to keep aim steady with left stick and adjust with RS. So you're bad at strafing. I mean, your strafe and your aim, like your strafing is how you aim as well, right? Like, so if you're keeping your LS steady, then you're not supporting your aim and your strafe. So you got to be moving the LS. Is it kill Joshy? Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. Maybe think about your left stick more as an aimer when you're in those fights, and you'll Or I don't know. I have certain set patterns that I like to go for when I'm strafing, depending on the situation. Something worth talking about at some point. What? Legend went live for Scrims? Are you trolling or not? Scrims or Money 8s? You got me just like looking immediately. Legends live. MM grind. MM grind. That makes sense. A little too late to be expecting Scrims out of Optic right now. He's playing matchmaking. You're good. Should be 6'6", C9 complexity. No comms on Boo Boo's POV.
Active camo inbound.
Yeah.
Let's see them try to take it from us.
I don't know if I'd say 70% guys. Your right stick is important in like every gunfight.
Active camo available.
It's all situational and playstyle dependent too. But like people who say you just aim with left stick, like that's just not true. I think it's just harder to explain how valuable right stick is and like how to use it correctly. Strafe, you got more flexibility to aim without dramatically offsetting your aim.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
Great lockdown here from A to B. Obviously somehow getting in from behind, likely as the comm to lock it down. Nicely done. Dropping behind that battery, ensuring he's got an isolated fight with the player under bat ledge. Well, obviously gets the pinch on C here. Or not obviously, whoever that is in C. Septify. Get Neuralink and let it play for me, if only. E United back in Halo? What makes you think that?
Let's see them try to
Gubi? I don't think E United's in Halo.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
No, it's 6'6". Brave Apple, 6'6". Complexity C9. And then G Omit, I think, is tied 3-3.
Good shooting, Spartan.
All good, brother.
Another one. Active camo inbound.
Almost got his face chopped off.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
They want that C-plat side for the camo here.
Active camo available.
Got plenty of time to give up some of these strongholds to ensure they get camo. I'm not sure what happened to it. What a stick. Timing worked out flawlessly. That's why it's so important to be perfect with your throw. So if that does happen, it's going to follow through, right?
Not today, friend.
It's like he might not know the timing mental's going to chow, but at least he's perfect with his toss.
We captured Alpha. Stronghold Charlie lost.
Valor changed your game? Okay. Do that.
The enemy has captured Alpha. Enemy there.
Awkward. Sparty with 2. ABC lockdown. His complexity look to get some sort of a comeback going here. They might have it. They got him at a good stagger. Somebody could be back silo. Make sure they clear it out. Boo Boo checking him, but gets decked by a nade in tower. Nicely done. Just having somebody occupying this area while you try to cap is so valuable, but Cherish going to come through and guarantee it. They definitely flip the spawns with that type of movement, though. You would think they'd be able to turn at least one hill. Except if I can find B. Oh, she's got Valor. Okay. Yeah. I haven't tried it. It looks cool. It's way less applicable. Yeah, because mouse control dominates how your keyboard movement for sure. But I think that concept still applies to M&K, and it's still worth thinking about it. Especially when you're peeking and using geometry in the way that this player is right here, right? Like, the way Boo Boo just like fought that. If you're on M&K, like your keyboard is a huge part of that gunfight. Keeping things as simple as possible. Yeah. Waiting for his opportunity to cello gold here. Off the comms, gonna try to help Sabo through tower. He's got the awareness, wasn't quite cut on the angle though. Third partied and 4 dead. Sparty popping off with 2. Shutting them down in long haul. Complexity bringing this all the way back. It's getting scary for C9. Already getting tagged up before he makes it through C plat. Sparty finding a random angle. How did he find that face, right? Find Sab as well. Sparty going nuts right now. Obviously his comms. Did we betray Boo Boo Doo Boo to swap over to obviously? See if they lock this out now that they got a lead.
I give up your cross for a second. Oh, I'm holding it. One's glass, better be in. One shot glass, Boo Boo.
204 and counting here, holding that AB.
One's mid bridge. One shot wheel, Billy. It's lethal. And batteries, one shot batteries.
Clean execution.
Single sec.
Looking for 3. Should be a triple right here with Sab.
One shot.
No, he called it before it happened.
He's
Lethal came in and stole it.
C-Sep's about to do the jump up. He's just
That
sitting
sucks.
C-Sep's, sitting in the corner. He's still there,
Left
right under
thumbstick.
you, Joe.
You can use with them.
I'm fighting, yeah, I can fight you, Billy.
Yeah,
I
I've
can
seen
fight you,
that. You can use a regular
I got
Xbox
damage,
controller.
one shot overing.
And do that right now. Xbox controller in one hand, mouse in the other.
Wheel's still alive, lethal. One shot.
You need a shot from C-stairs.
And C-Steps.
Good decision to drop to cut the
I'm getting aped.
the angle there. Good live out of Abazi. And it's coming out strong siding.
Nice.
Catching ledges. And, you know, making difficult movements while not looking at anything, which is clean.
I have your cross. I'm holding this.
We should look in your calculus
They're
exam.
nading
Good luck,
me.
PRG. You got this, brother.
There you go.
Get her done.
They have Kimbo.
Sparty hitting hella doubles. He popped off with the shot. Completely
I got one.
momentum.
That one's two shot.
Getting that trade was important off the double chop. Sparty should have an easy advantage.
Bottom main milking.
Yeah, Sparty might be get 2v1'd here if he's not careful.
Bottom A.
Doesn't give up that high ground for free. Looking to guarantee that fight. Does kill Boo Boo. Boo Boo trades it, though. They've lost their grip on the map here. 246. 4 seconds to close it out.
Where's he going? Dead.
Good. Excellent cleanup. That's lethal with camo off the map. AC. Should be GG's right here. Last second stop in A.
Top red.
Popping into B to
Batteries on me weak. He's trying to trade me. One shot batteries.
Big 1v1 on Boo Boo.
Traded batteries.
Finds a trade.
Nice.
So
Oh my
close.
god, good shit goes.
They'll still take the hills and still save A to win the game. My god. 21 and 11 out of Sparty. No doubt a huge part of that comeback.
Fucking Septifies just belly laughing because I miss a bullet and he just fives me. God, this game's retarded.
Oh my god. That's clean, man. Complexity.
Our window.
Pulling off a comeback like that is a good look for their team. 7-6 now up on C9 again. Sparty definitely popped off to make that a reality.
Our window still.
Breaking shot POV.
Yeah, he's on me still.
Back to
One
Gen
shot,
G.
Right side, one shot.
When was the split game pro? That's correct.
You can look at your top flag.
Apparently he was one of the best in the game.
They're long, one shot to Mohawk side.
How does half controller, half M&K work? Just plug in both and pick them up and move them around. You'll see it works. But the issue with half a controller is
long again.
You don't have as many buttons
They're not chasing
accessible.
They're just sitting.
My Battle Beaver has
Watch out, on the stairs,
three paddles on the bottom of it, on the left and right side.
Main, Morley?
I have a setup that lets me use my mouse buttons and my paddle buttons.
That's yours, man. That's yours.
Plus bumper trigger, where I can do that
long
setup.
To mock.
Half controller, half mouse, pretty comfortably.
Yeah. Keep milk Nick. I'm here.
Genji looking comfy here.
He's dead.
Gonna keep him staggered with
On
Ezra
me.
dying. Ryan with the OS. Breaking shot got the call, but
Right
no
side,
damage here. Ryan must somehow clean that up. He didn't get the call right away. This is a weird stagger. They're still 2 up, but taking huge damage off that nade. Still got a little bit of shields. Trade immortally wins it in the window. That flag's probably not moving much farther. Jeez. Slipping out of here.
Looking left. Yo, main the Mohawk. Water and Mohawk.
Ryan still alive in their hut, which is huge. He killed Ezo. It's traded up by us, but might
He went-
give
he
Gen
won't
G an
shots. He's on
opportunity to
shot
break
nades.
into HUD again.
Oh shit, I'm dead.
No, good reroute. Yeah, there are special controllers that are
Tagline.
designed
I mean,
for
one shot.
that. Yeah, with like a
Yeah.
thumbstick and like multiple buttons in all your fingers, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
He went to you, Colin.
It's a cool place to bank a nade that I never considered, right?
Yo,
There's a
back
sharp
mark. I
up
keep running-
ramp and
I
that
keep
tiny
running
little
tunnels.
spot there that lets you bank nades into the doorway. Calc is surprisingly fun to you. Top 100 NY in the year you graduated. Damn, bro. Good for you.
Alright, I'm going back up. Yeah.
Good safe routing here. They might be in the window to cut him off, and they are. I like how he hit that. G slides
might be.
behind the box instead of straight to the flag, so you can line
He's
up a
on me,
second
look.
one to guarantee it. It's kind of a cool.
Oh my God!
bro! What the hell?
Looking. Yeah, he's there. Still there.
Breaking
still
shot
there, Nick,
actually
still there.
dunks
I can't,
on him.
I can't.
Was that
Us,
collect?
guys. Bro, we just lost us.
I know, Paul Suffice. Yeah, this is the new Omit team here. Or so they're playing against
Yeah,
Omit.
I'm leaving all that. I'm looking at their snipe. I think there's a guy main right. Oh,
Holy.
I hit once.
Breaking shot cooking him right now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm one, bro. Fuck. One shot there's hut with snipe. I'm dead. It's still sniping hut. Yes, thrust.
Going back for a sniper. Still on the
Our
floor.
hut?
Yep. Just sitting there perfectly.
There's a guy hut. Where's he going?
Such a good passive
Yeah,
angle
it's-
if you
it's-
know somebody's hut. If ever somebody appears in that angle, they're
What's
not
this
going to
guy?
be ready to see him right away. He's got an advantage.
There you go.
Reaction advantage.
Yes, thrust on me.
Ooh, I love that reroute. Not going to find Collect, though. Somehow still
Nice,
alive,
he's got
getting
me.
licked by multiple players here. They cleaned up Ezo behind them, making it safe for him to stand
Well,
here.
one's our main.
Such a good survival at a breaking shot. Jumps
might be
over
looking.
to the other shoulder, right? The best way to get
He's
out of
main.
that.
He's main coming. He's
And
right.
then
He's
somehow
right.
living from Collect, who's looking forward too.
Push him. I'm pushing him. Coming.
The A's run, that's what it is. Yeah, snake bacon.
Nice
no
nade, bro.
saving,
Holy
yeah.
fuck. Yo, pistol. Pistol.
I wouldn't say you need it,
Fucking need me.
but that's a popular option for people
What's
who
our
want
name?
to play that way. It gives you a lot more to work with, like input wise, for sure. There's like a random optic video where they tried all that stuff out, right? I saw this like optic video where they sat down, they tried a bunch of gamer I don't know,
The bond.
what is it, like just gamer enhancement type products, like gloves
One shot their
and
hawk.
glasses and all that. And that was one of them. The Azeron thing was one of the devices they tried.
Yo, street saw you. Oh, shower. All water. All water. All water. All water. He popped it just now.
Does
bad,
plat
it's
rank
bad.
just hit Onyx and Emote? Bot only play ranked?
Like
usually?
one.
What do you mean bot only play ranked?
Like as was.
In Onyx and Slayer, yeah, Vision? Or did you go to Arena Onyx? It's good shit. We're gonna win off that, getting the pole despite all the plays at a
Come on,
breaking
I'm
shot.
really telling you, I'm pushing him, and you fucking nade me.
You get team nated, bro? I didn't even see it.
Probably. Doesn't matter. You threw it at the fucking ram. You didn't even throw it at him. I told you where he was.
Is he? Or is that just like the traits of, a lot of Halo Pro players? A little bit of sauce in the comms. GG's, I guess? What happened?
I'm stupid.
Score, Cloud9 complexity is 7-6. They still haven't jumped into their game. I'm not sure if it got screwed up. Coming back. No, I'm a tweaker. Just sounded toxic. The way you said it. Tweaky? What the?
Yeah, I kind of realized what it.
What is this conversation? So, I don't know if they started the game and something happened and then they just ended the scrim. Active or studying game dev. Ooh. Not sure about that, Mark. I hear you, PRG. Probably not how he always talks. But then again, you got to think of the teammates and whatnot. Like, how do they talk? In Ottawa, I find they fluctuate from 40 to 200 like crazy. Something messed up. I did get a 200 ping game recently. I don't know what that was about. And even if the server says it's on like 20 ping, sometimes it feels like I'm moving in like slow-mo. So I don't know. If the servers are just worse or if they've just always been kind of bad as it is, you know, 50? What's up, Samantha? How you doing? We're getting down to the end of this. I'm going to watch Ryan do POV one more time here, but I do have to get going after this game. So we'll watch this. I guess Complexity C9 is done. I don't know. Ending a little bit earlier than expected off 13 games. They didn't finish the Fortress. Unless they did, and it just wasn't updated yet.
Really?
But so far, it looks like 7-6.
Red Sips.
Just but actually, two just down us. 2C. Wow, dude. Camera down smoke.
Yeah.
Right on powering, maybe. I spawned A, Ryan.
Ryan gonna lose his whole team off the open.
One back T, one silo.
Dude, camo's in hill.
Back silo.
Got back T.
And frame.
Frame.
Doesn't give up his high ground.
Oh, maybe not.
Should have a lockdown and collect. He does find it.
He probably went out front. Yeah.
I'm playing fast. Yeah, Sean.
Tribute weak. Tribute 2 shots.
Wow.
Are we still on it?
Yeah, Tribute still.
Let's count.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's camel corner shot.
Alright, heal down.
Run A and B ledge. Last two. Run A and B ledge.
B ledge, sitting. He fell down.
I spawned long.
Top A a little weak. I'm just gonna.
Top A weak.
Careful about red steps.
Hey, what are you doing?
Try to shoot the nade for it.
Here.
He's bottom left. He's also.
I don't know if it might have made sense for Ryan to push out red steps harder so that his teammate could have cleaned it up easily afterwards instead of waiting. They had different ideas there, right? Ryan, his intention was to wait for the guy to come down goal and bait him and try to force something.
I got him.
The other guy killed me.
His teammate's intention was to push it out, thinking that he was playing more aggressively. Right? I feel like that's an example of just like not being on the same page.
I spawned A.
Here.
I can see you, John, but I can't hear you.
I spawned A.
You ready to come out, kid?
I spawned A.
Friend, one shot. Drop stacks. Ledge. We kill one. Legend missing.
Pipe door.
Needles. And A. Yeah, come on, orange door, one shot. He's orange door, absolute. Dead. Come on, dead. Another one, bottom mid. Yeah, you got me. Dead, two dead. We can, half full. Two bottom A, we got one. Let's get bottom A. I spawned B. Stacks. Stacks first guy, not hurt. And top tower to cat soon. Top tower hiding. And one of B on me. B weak. L2, no. And Trippy, you're fucked.
That's our out.
This is the max quality, yeah.
3 1 shot.
Watch out, B. One shot B. One shot B.
C and B. C and.
It's going good, Vash. How you
Last guy
doing?
C.
Welcome.
Last guy C. I'm pushing it. He's
Probably the last
going
game we
out,
watched
going
today,
out.
though. I gotta get going.
He's instinct. He instant the shit out of me.
We
He
saw
instant the shit out of me.
TSM versus Faze today. They won
This one, pipes, this
9-6, unexpected. And I
think
think
this one-
Complexity and
this
C9
one
has
behind.
ended with a Complexity win.
I'm sitting.
Stop short at 7-6.
Top red bear. Last guy to shock. Last guy to shock.
Unexpected results today, basically.
On Dylan, one shot, guys.
Last guy
Went
left.
to his high
this
school
one in glass
with
or
me and used to
I'm baiting
bully
pipe
you
door.
every day.
One in
Okay,
B.
John.
Should be.
Fight her, no. No, I can't.
Oh,
Fight her.
I missed it.
Back in high school, I was like the nerd, you know, not the bully.
Pipes me. Pipes 2 shots at him.
Gained the lead.
Ledge right now. Ledge right now, guys.
Yeah, I mean, good throwback for Ryan with the team to have the E United skins, right?
Ledge still.
Seal stack.
Clean.
Needles on me. 2 needles on me. Last two B.
There's no Gen G
Last guy B. Last guy R2.
partnership or skins at the moment, so might as well.
Yeah, he's up there. Need it.
I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
right there.
Keep playing, last me. Keep playing, I got glass.
Last in.
Absolute.
This is the way.
I'm here, C.
Morley Gray. Thank you.
Yeah,
Welcome.
they play
Appreciate
showers.
it. This man cannot shoot nades today, right? It gives you a lot of respect for what Druck was pulling off in his POV earlier when you see this by comparison, right? Like a couple separate times.
They won't bother me.
Missing that critical timing and then just being there whiffing is just wasting. You know, it's just got to be so perfect with how you play or you get punished.
He came over bottom in. Came over, one shot bottom in. One shot more, orange or. Came over.
Damn, decked by Izzo. I mean, that looked weird, right? He was like somehow shooting on the outside and in between
Pipe door
them.
weak. Pipe
He
door
generally is
2
hitting nades more accurately. Like, this is kind of
He's
it's a little off for Ryan,
shots. Oh,
but
I fucked up.
you see how hard you get punished if you don't hit it. Spend too much time on it.
Two bottom A. Backseat saw you.
Nah, he's traumatized, I guess, hot.
XC weak. Knitting.
Can they force a kill here? They're getting
Backside
dropped
low.
on every angle, bro.
Backside
Morley
low,
Ezzo coming out with
backside
kills.
low.
Numbers advantage, Omit.
Backside low, back driveway still. Back
Hush with
driveway
the
still.
back smack on common.
He went bottom.
149 and counting because they're getting double time here and breaking shots options limited. His team spawning on him now, though.
What the fuck?
Mangler, red
One below.
Mangler to tower and one.
Once
boss.
again, Ezzo not missing.
Heal one.
Ryan getting an audio cue down below, keeping his reticle, or took his reticle off of gold because of it. Paid the
Bottom A,
price.
Pipes on me.
Ledge is clear.
Let's go for it.
Needles weak.
Ryan used to be at
Needles one shot.
United, so why not?
Needles.
So did King Nick, right? They were Ryan, King Nick,
Wheel.
Sparty, all represented at United. Makes sense.
We'll dead. Nice. Look and see. I'm here, C. He's dead.
Nice.
I push it. He's weak.
In the octagon we
Shot
go.
top A. Dead.
Still trades it.
Glass in the B.
B
Matt
weak.
flipped hopefully as a result of this. They lost two. No way, no trade.
2 and B.
Camo collected, doesn't commit to jumping up. Gonna play
Needles weak.
something
Backing
else
up.
entirely.
One's glass, I think.
2 glass. Holy fuck.
Ryan getting hard locked down there.
Bottom A weak. Jump.
Breaking shot with the camo is the only saving grace this team has at
Yellow.
getting some sort of map control back.
Mangler to bottom A.
Too early. Help Dylan, guys. Shocks up A. Wait, sniping.
Breaking shot with an important kill immortally. Finds two, finds Huss somehow as well.
Yeah.
Collect. Returns the favor, finds two of his own.
One shot.
1v1 with Ryan dude. Cool,
Gonna be
cleaned
hell on
up.
us. Oh, see. Go Cappy. 2 big doors sitting.
Correct.
2 big doors sitting. Good. 1 C plat. C
It'll come into
C plat,
PS
big
for
door, last
real?
hill, we're pushing.
Infinite, unfortunately, if it does, probably not anytime soon. But with the fact that Gears has moved over, I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same to Halo.
The other 2 are mid map. The other 2 are
It's just
mid map.
the way that they're rolling out on
Yeah,
Gears, I don't like. Like, they're doing one game at a time, bro.
C stairs. 2 shot 1.
Is that Ryan dude, bro? Ryan dude just let out like a massive bird? Was that somebody else?
I'm pushing top cat.
Enemy team.
Top cat weak.
It's a crazy
Top
comp,
eight.
I'm not gonna lie.
Glass out.
Could be bottom lane, maybe.
Trippy weak. Trippy a little weak. I can grapple and see.
Last second save. Oh, awkward.
C's probably weak.
Disconnected it a little early, but cleaned him up with the nades instead. Still made it work. Nicely done.
One in shock. On shock weak. His battery's weak. Battery's one shot. Tower 2 one shot. And
Good damage. Teammates should be able to clean it up. Or the nade will do the trick.
I can get camo. I'm getting camo.
Grapple for camo. I like this. At 224, though, they got to play perfect. Weird glitch. No, he's going to die.
He kept him one shot long.
Awkward. I don't know if he opened fire too quickly, coming out of stacks or what.
They're going C, and one's going needles B right now.
I mean, it's been the flagship Xbox franchise PRG.
You got C. He ran away.
Why the rollout is happening so slowly now, I'm not sure.
I'm going bottom A.
Takes time.
Go to A.
That's one white, Ryan. Nick, you go long. I need L2.
One.
I need
R2 needles. R2 needles.
Half a week. Dead.
Clean.
Go.
Your team
Now let's one shot.
scored.
I'm here. Two.
Alright, whatever. I'm
Got a
sitting
punch.
too.
One white. I got your
Yo,
middle.
B to A. B to A.
Kill B.
He's bottom mid. Bottom mid dead.
I mean, the exclusivity is not really what, like, the main driving factor behind Xbox at the moment, I don't think, because they don't have any exclusives. It definitely contributes, though. I don't know, they need more exclusive games that are campaign focused. Like, make that stuff exclusive, make the multiplayer accessible.
One needle's a little weak. We gotta wait. We still gotta wait. Still gotta keep our shields.
Yeah, keep the campaign stuff going.
Needles one shot. The guy's up right here. Up here, one shot.
That's gonna be GG's. 249 shut down. Omit collect with a 25 and 12 stat line with the new sponsor, right? Kind of cool to see a new org, and for that new org to be beating Gen G in scrims. Also shows you just how crazy competitive all these teams are underneath top 6 or even top 4, right? It's all just all over the place. TSM beating Faze today was unexpected. Complexity outperforming C9. Like, every single result we've seen today has been sort of like an upset on paper, right? So, kind of crazy. That's going to do it for the matches I watched today. That Gen G Scrim is going to continue, if you're interested. Currently 4-3 Omit. Faze TSM was the one Scrim I was curious about. What do I want for the Stanley Cup? I have no idea. I don't really watch a lot of hockey, brother. Not to let you down. Maybe collect on a revenge tour. I can't click this. Like, okay. Total team stats. Neck and neck. TSM winning the scrim with less kills than Faze, right? Goes to show how OBJ efficient this team can be when they pull that off. You miss Optic? What are you saying? Faze with more assists and more kills than TSM, and they lost the scrim. Really kind of crazy. Higher KDA, everything. You would think they won the scrim based off these scores, right? The only area they're outperformed is accuracy. Everything else, they're getting beat. Just more objective efficient. Trippy with the most kills this scrim at 261. Penguin with 260. 153 assists out of Penguin as he dominates the assist category. Druck with 146, though, right behind him. Definitely a notable stat. Soul Snipe, 257 kills with Talik at 257 as well. Didn't get to see their POVs, but they're definitely stat today. 66 accuracy. Talik going to take the accuracy win and the damage win, maybe. Falcated with the damage. Talik right behind him. It's wild to see Faze outslaying and out-damaging TSM but losing the scrim. It's the OBJ stats that I think that really counts. Who's got the low deaths? Talik with the least deaths in the scrim here. For a very high KDA. Winning the KDA fight, I guess. Just over Penguin. Penguin with 153 assists. Soul Snipe took the most damage and I guess also died the most. So nothing exactly surprising there. I was trying to see if he had like high damage and less deaths, right? To indicate how hard he is to kill. He had a lot of slays, died a lot in the process, went negative overall. Brock, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome. And low on the assist. So while he contributed quite a lot to the team by cleaning up kills, in other aspects, maybe not, right? Got to pick one player on the team to be an MVP. I think I'm going to give it to Talik. Having the same number of kills with significantly more assists, the second best on the team, keeping his deaths relatively low, the lowest deaths in the whole lobby, right? With a high damage number and the best KDA with the best accuracy. Yeah, definitely going to take Talik as the Scrim MVP today. Big part of the reason why they're coming out and winning it, though. Druck looked nasty in the games that we got to witness today. This is kind of cool and something we don't look into very closely, but they take like pie charts and showcase who has the most in regards to like OBJ time and whatnot, right? Time is carrier, so Falcated and Suppressed doing majority of the flag or oddball stats, right? Manny with majority of the ball time for TSM along with Talik as well. So just showing how many kills Talik is able to output while also carrying the ball as often as he is. It's good looks for his statistics. When it comes to flag runs, I expect to see things a little bit different, but maybe not. Soul Snipe, majority flag runs. Soul Snipe definitely the one to push out, overextend on the map, and be the first one into the base to create those flag pulls and flag opportunities. So I'm kind of not surprised that he's the primary flag secured player, and it might be part of the reason why he dies more than some of the other players, because he makes risky plays to push out the map and to get into their base and get those pulls, likely dying in the process, not being the one to plant the flag, but doing important work to both draw Faze's attention and take them away from being in position to collect a flag of their own, but also giving TSM an opportunity to pick that flag up and defend it and get it into the capture, right? So that's probably part of the reason why Soul Snipe has trouble or died a lot in this scrim with all the time he's occupying the flag. Falcated coming out with the majority for the team with CTF. King of the Hill, once again, Soul Snipe doing majority of the OBJ work, right? So part of the reason why he's dying so much, we get more of a picture here, right? It's pretty interesting to see. And then when you put it all together, you think, okay, while Talik statistically might have looked like MVP, this OBJ work is part of the reason why Talik's able to play the role that he did on the team, or why Druck and Manny, are playing as they are. Falcated coming out with majority OBJ here too, along with Suppressed. A sliver for Trippy and Stronghold stats, which is interesting, right? Trippy spent 1 second in a Stronghold. I guess they only played 2 games, but between 2 games, he spent 1 second in a Stronghold. It's kind of crazy. Did they lose the Stronghold games that they played? And maybe that's part of the reason why. Maybe there's a lack of efficiency on the Stronghold side of things. They won 1 each, I guess. They lost 1 and won 1. That's kind of neat to note. With majority of the Stronghold work going to Penguin, who's spending 84 seconds in the hill by comparison. Druck gets a little bit more involved in OBJ when it comes to capping Strongholds, but ultimately the least OBJ-focused player of the team, it seems, except, yeah, Druck, the least OBJ-focused player of the team, right? It shows that they've kind of positioned Druck maybe more in a main slayer role, though I guess when it comes to like Strongholds, King of the Hill, he spends more time at hills than he does actually collecting and moving flags. Everybody sort of got their roles. You can see a little bit more of that when we look at those stats, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it was a fun POV to watch today. Need to stick together. Emote, Eco, and Stellar. They balance each other out playstyle-wise. It's kind of like Snakebite and Brawl 2. It was surprising to see them split up because they're kind of like a yin and yang in the way they play, right? Snakebite makes Royal 2's job easier, and Snakebite also does the things that Royal 2 would prefer to not do, and would limit his opportunities to continue to be a Slayer or output the damage that he does, etc. Okay, with that said, Legend is live for an MM grind. Y'all are already watching him. I think I'm going to send it over there. I appreciate all you hanging out today. Good stream. Chill vibes. Quick one. We'll be back with more. Hopefully we got some high-tier scrims tomorrow. Thinking we get some SR, SSG, and Optic we didn't get to see today. Final score between Faze and TSM was 9-6. TSM won. And they got outslayed and outdamaged by Faze. Every category, Faze won except accuracy, which goes to show how important it is to be OBJ efficient. That wins you your scrims, right? GG's Vision. Thank you guys for hanging out. 114. Was capping it? We're getting out of here, Reese. 115 viewers over to Legend on Twitch. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. On YouTube, Ungoy, Daryl, Raphael. You can go check out the VOD on YouTube. You guys know the drill. Yeah, 9-6. And then 7-6, Complexity C9. And then Gen G and Omit are still going. It was 4-3 when we checked, but that's it.